Well, it says here, as always, we are now live, and there I am, my head's down, I'm typing away like a little loony toony. Hello Lionel, hello Karen, and hello Wayne. Wayne, hello Wayne. Jason's going to probably get on you later because he's in work. Captain, how's it going, mate? And the famous Vince is apparently popping on as well, which will be nice. Hello, John. How's it going, my man? Evening, all. How's it going? So, yeah, we hope you all got a drink because you're in the pub. This is my pub. Well, mine and the other boys. So, what have you all been up to? Go on, type in there something exciting. Say, well, I've done this today, Rob. Opie, I've done this today, Rob. What have you done today? Have you walked to the shop? Have you gone to church? Have you made anything? Apparently there's something wrong with my last videos because I haven't got coughed up my lung. I haven't had no thumbs down, so what's wrong? When I talk to my friends, come on, don't let the side down, get that thumbs down on it, you know. I'll miss not having a thumbs down or two. In fact, I usually get 4. A, B, C, D. Unless they now like me. I shaved my beard and went to the bank. Medical assessment. Oh, John, have you been to a medical assessment, mate? Do you ever find doctors will tell you, if you don't tell them first, if you say you're not working, he'll say what you need is to get back to work as soon as possible. But if you say I'm working, he'd say what you need is a few days off, take a rest. Have you noticed that? And the teller laughed. Locking up now. Oh, Jason, right. Jason's locking up now. I caught it to call my eye because I've swapped my monitors. I've got typing over here. I got my comments over here off my last videos because I intend trying to go through my videos. Like John Sellers, you trying to make an English hammer. No pun intended. It's not actually called the English hammer. It's called the English wheel. I'm making a mechanical hammer. Same as the coin making, but slightly different. So that's one question out of the way. I'm not going to answer the ones that, you know, are just wishing me luck. And somebody says, why have I took the thumb count down? There, like Captain just put up 5 and no. Yeah, it's strange, Captain. I don't know what's going on. I'm thinking about turning into a priest or something because, you know, you've got to have thumbs down. It's in the contract. It says we're there. So, yeah. So, Carlton, why have you took the I took it off. I took the thumbs down off. I don't want other people seeing or them thinking other people are getting satisfaction out of seeing me getting thumbs down, which is a majority of 4 people doing it. Hello, Osp. I wanted to talk to Ospich Andy. Good morning from all I'm very Mr. Andy. I noticed you subscribed to me 2 weeks ago. What happened? Did you accidentally unsubscribe me and then subscribe me back again? There you go. 4-2. What are you on about, Wayne? Have I got 4 thumbs down? 2 thumbs down. I think it's quite exciting because I know they're watching, you see. Which makes it even better. Because they've just given me some spondoolies. Thank you for watching, spondoolie boys. Now go and try and make a video because you fucking can't, can you? Oh, you can, but they're fucking crap. Yeah, well, not that worry. 25, yeah. 25 and I'm on my own. One was me, lol. Wayne, I'll send somebody up there, mind. I'll send somebody up there with a hammer. Julius Engineering said, the mechanical hammer I was making, the metal wouldn't be tough enough. And we all scratched our heads and said, well, what do you mean by that, Julius? Because obviously we're going to temper the steel, aren't we? You're not going to leave it running mild steel against 30 mile an hour. What other video did I do? Let me try that one. I'm just trying to pick out a couple of comments just to. He thumbs down is another view. Fuck 'em, Rob. Thank you, Hoodie. My Dave, thank you very much, mate. That is true, very true. It's nice though because you actually know who it is. I can actually tell you their names. So it is nice. Because they're sat there on their own, watching, and can't join in. The bell wasn't lit up, so I got it lit up, and I tried after unsubscribe and then subscribe back. I'm just showing you, Andy, that I notices these little things, you know. I notices. Right, what was this video? Let me see if there's any comments on this video here. This was oh, I got the lathe motor running, didn't I? A topsy-turvy lathe. Paul said that engine should be out. You should be able to turn that engine so it goes in reverse, but I give up on that. I just turned the engine completely the wrong way. John, congrats. Greek videos. I don't care for the water, but I go with her on my back. That was Tim's world. Nothing better than an old friend back up and running. Thank you, Tim the Tool Man. Alan Betts. Are they for the mask? Yes, it was. I've got to do one of them Roman helmets with the. I'm doing the one with the nose thing first, like that, for practice, and then I will go in for that one with a full face with a skeleton, behind the helmet. I will try and do that one as well. I can't see there's a problem doing it because I absolutely enjoyed doing the mask. What was that called? Silence of the Lambs. I enjoy doing the Silence of the Lambs mask, and I was surprised how well that metal bent because I didn't have to give it a beating, as you noticed. But you know, you got to give it a beating. It's got to go around there. All right. So, it might be me on my own. You never know. Jason says he's on his way home now. And I'm sat here twiddling, but I'm going through my comments first. Only the last couple of videos. The Silence of the Lambs, whereas they demonetized it straight away. They demonetized it straight away because it says how I silenced a Welsh lamb with a big hammer. So they thought I was actually beating up a lamb with a big hammer, where I was actually making the mask of Silence of the Lamb. I think that was it called, Silence of the Lamb. I always give thumbs up. and up and the mask. Always gives thumbs up and the mask. What's the mask? Right, let me see if there's any comments on the actual mask. It's loading. There you go. Hoodie, great build, Rob. Wade, Robert, suggestion, go and get a air chisel. Yeah, the thing is with the air chisel, apart from the noise it makes, it is the compressor. It takes quite a good compressor to run an air chisel for a prolonged time. If you get one, I got the one this big. The one over the works, my big one, is well capable, but it's over the works. So unless I did it over the works. John Sellers said it's an Hannibal Lecter mask. It certainly is, John. Look like a good lamb. Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs. Well, I actually typed it how I silenced a Welsh lamb. You know I can't do anything serious. You're quite a tin knocker, my friend. Now is Tim's world. Greetings, Bob, from Griffin Clan. I don't know what the Griffin Clan is, but a mask of Hannibal the Cannibal. Bravo. So he sounds like he's happy. Masking your feelings. Clarice would be proud of your work. Clarice would be proud of your work. I don't know who Clarice was. You can't do that to a little lamb. That was a pun. It was a pun of apples. You as in E-W-E, you can't do that. Them edges are way too noisy, Rob. Yeah, I have got one in my yellow box, and I did think about it, but I've just won off eBay tonight. 6 minutes ago, before I started, I won a hammer drill, which is naffed. The motor's naffed. So I'm going to take the motor off, and then I'll fit this other motor onto it, either pulley or whatever, silence of a TV license goon. I'll put the motor on the top of the hammer part, and then we should be able to drive. Tim the Toolman is on his way home. I just read your thing, Tim the Toolman. Obviously, you probably can't see us. You might be reading us, but somebody say, "Okay, Tim, you just drive carefully. There's no rush." What else we got here? Let me go to the next video. Well, the next video was my Aussie one tonight. That box thing. See, they still got no thumbs. The horse box, which I'm working on. Very easy, very easy. I did. Mr. Tom, you should have done the Liverpool version of the match. Shut up, yous. Shut up your face. Hello, Mr. Tom. I assume you're new to the building. There's usually more of us in the room, but as you see. Right. What comments do they have for the horse box? One off, Captain. Nice to help the family once in a while. Laugh my ass off. That guy at the end sure loves you, bud. Who's Captain? Who's that then? Who's Clarice? Clarice. Because I was in that comment, wasn't I? Clarice sure loves you, or something like that. I don't spoke a bit of a pyramid. Hi there, Mr. Tom. There's your old man welder. Your old man welder, yes. Evening all. I watched Horsebox but didn't comment. Well, I like to put a little video up on Thursdays just to let people know it's Thursday Night Live attitude, you know. Wait there, I got a review. There's somebody else trying to message. Oh, he's a Russian. I'm getting a lot of Russian. I'll see if I can cut that. I'll cut and paste it for you. Copy. Paste. I'm getting a lot of this lately. Now, obviously, you can take that into the translator and see exactly what that man just said. But usually, they're nice people. The snap away bolts and screw fixings. There's about, you put the wood up first, and then there's like angle iron goes over it again. There's a lot of I'm a Russian bot. Is that what it said, Captain? There's some great Russian vids up. I tend to stay in the Russian side of it because I do like them, and there is some very, very clever lads out there, you know. Puts us to shame. And the Indians puts us to shame. You go on. I went on eBay. You know, I was just talking about the Roman head thing. English, £99. Indian, £2.50. You can't beat an Indian with an hammer. They are super professional with hammers. They put us to shame with an hammer. But you've all saw the videos of them sat on the fucking pavement, knocking out saucepans and stuff with 45-gallon drums. They cut it all up to bits next minute. It's an 8-piece saucepan set. I love that. I absolutely love it. I love it. My wine over the back of here is still bubbling. It should stop bubbling soon. Not to drink, it's got to be rebottled. So I'm going to rebottle it. I had a big problem with Black Russians. Sitting in the dirt. Well, yeah, that's them, Karen. They sit there and they build all bloody sorts. So yeah, build a car wings. I've saw them doing the big holes in the tires, because obviously they get a lot of punches over there. So you drive around to the next gutter, and there's somebody there sat there fixing tires with big holes in. So yeah, some clever lads out there. What the hell, you? Look what I found. Couldn't stop drinking them. Ah, that's not the Black Russians. All cooking metals outside. Amazing. Yeah, they're very, very clever people. As I said, we can't touch them with hammer skills. Their hammer skills are wild. So so the last comment I had was actually Captain Kirk. Jerk. Uncle. There's me uncle. Look up and say hello.
Hello. A 5-piece saucepan set.
You're muted.
A 10-piece saucepan set.
No. You're muted, boy. You're muted right out of there.
Am I muted? Oh, God.
Come on, keep going. Try it.
Am I still muted? I don't know. It says I'm not muted. We'll keep clicking it. Keep clicking
Still
it.
no sound, Vincey.
Still nothing.
Thought you was professional. Come on, get it going here. Get it going.
Hey Lionel, hello Hoodie. Can
Everybody
anyone
wants
hear
to
me in
hear
the chat?
Vince.
Can anyone hear me in the chat room? I don't know.
Yeah. Where?
Oh,
I
Karen,
didn't
can
see
you
him.
hear me? Old man.
Still no Vincent. Still no Vincent. Still no Vincent.
Hey Wayne, hello Captain. Justin. Oh, that's a meerkat. I think that's a meerkat.
Vince is talking away like a good one, isn't he? I said Vince is talking away like a good one and nobody can hear him. That's the way to do it.
I don't think Rob's speakers are working. I think his microphone's working.
Microphone's gone, mate.
I think his microphone is working, but his speakers are not working.
Olivia, greetings and salvations. How's it going there, my lovely young lady, Olivia? We got Vince on, but he's not getting through. I think he's doing it on purpose to try and wind me up. Are you, Vince? Or
the technical difficulties continue on.
who's he talking to?
I don't think he knows that I'm talking to him.
We can hear you both. Well, that just about does it all, don't it? This is all I fucking need for the night. Let me see if I can sort something out here then. What's he saying? Anything interesting? Because I can't hear him.
All filth. All filthy
Who is
stuff.
the muted bloke? Apple says you're muted.
Who's that muted bloke?
Mute. So for some reason, Vince, some people can hear you and some people can't. I'm one of them. Apples is one of them.
Apples.
Robert, we can hear Vince. Vince, can you go off and come back on? I just surviving the winter blessings. Well, it's warm in here, Olivia. Why is there an N? I always wanted to ask you, why is there an N in front of your name? N, Olivia. What did the N stand for, please? What were you saying? I don't know what happened. Wayne can hear us. Apples can't. Karen can. So, Vinny. Norma. You obviously don't like being called Norma. You only like being called Olivia. I've already said that, Wayne. Can you hear me, Wayne? I've gone off, Wayne, but that was last night. See? My head hurts already. Novella, Olivia. Novella. Right, we'll just stick to Olivia. Any bits? Let me just get a name in there. Right, I gotta let that man on, the Russians, because he's alright. Oh, pardon me. I'm not usually rude. I can hear both of you. Talk to me, Vince.
The room.
No.
Nope.
No. I can hear both, Rob. Well, I can't shut off, because if I shut off, you know what's going to happen.
Well, if he can't hear me,
let's wait, Jason. I can hear both, Rob. Story for me. That's a short story. I don't know what to do. I can't shut off because it'll come back.
If I play it back through YouTube, I can hear myself on YouTube. So it must be on your end audio.
What color is a burp? Why the hell is this not working right now? You know, I've waited a long time for this. Let's mute him and see if I can unmute him. All right, there's mute. What the flip's going on there now?
Myself. There we go. And now I unmute myself.
That's unmuted. You got lights going up as well.
Yeah, my lights are going up and down. Your speakers aren't on.
Wait there. Wait there.
Your speakers are on.
You know what was? You know what? You
There
know what?
we go.
Do you know what I had wrong?
Speakers.
Yeah, I had them shut off. Good. My brain is ready for retirement. I'm telling you. I had the speaker turned off because I was just doing some voiceovers, and you've got to shut your speakers off, otherwise you get feedbacks and all sorts.
He's back on you.
Oh, I got to do my voiceovers. I really enjoy doing the voiceover. It's a good laugh.
Yeah, those are funny. You must have got some more haters from India then, I guess, out of the deal.
I don't know. I got haters from everywhere, but I've tried to, I've tried to be nice to everybody now by, just shutting down and just focusing now doing what I do. And that's make videos. And that's all I want to do.
What were you doing? Were you working over at the shop today or what? Working with the boys? Yeah.
I was doing the horse box for them.
Horse trailer.
We call it horse box, yeah. But,
horse box. I was reading that. I couldn't figure out what a horse box was. That was weird.
The sides are rotten with horse pee.
Yeah, the piss and the sweat from the horses rots away, then they don't clean them out, and it
stinks in there. But I've done the one side, but we run it to fixing, so I'll do the other side tomorrow. It wasn't really worth. If you saw it, you saw it wasn't really worth filming because you can't hear sod all this bang bang thump thump. They got.
What do they got it made out of? They got sheet out. They got uprights and they got sheeted with Galvy, or what they got it done with?
It's Galvy on the inside, yeah.
Yeah.
But that sheet I put up is actually black when I take the white stuff off.
Oh.
It's got like a protective coating on it, which is aluminium. So as soon as I pull off that plastic, it'll be black, like the front of it.
I wonder if you guys got the same thing that I use. I use like if I go with number 4 polished stainless, one side's got laser guard on it, so it's sheeted with laser guard, like a decaling kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So when they cut it with the laser or the plasma deck, it doesn't spray and get shit all over everything, basically.
Oh yeah.
But
this stuff is called. I said it was a marine ply. It's actually called Plyonic. It's one of the toughest plywoods you're going to find. It's a proper job. Sebastian Jerd, he was in the film tonight, wasn't you, Sebastian? Why do Eskimos do their laundry in tide? In tide?
Well, go on, Lionel. Tell us.
It's cold outside. Because salt water don't freeze.
Oh, that's a good point, Justin.
You learn something every day on this channel. So, finally home from work and ready to chat. Hi, everyone. Tim the Toolman. He's a hell of a nice fella, Tim the Toolman. Just in case you want to know. I got to ask you, just in case you want to know these things. So yeah, I was telling the people, Vince, that I won a SDS hammer thing tonight, hammer drill.
No way.
To make my planisher.
Wait a second. Did you say you won one?
Yeah, on eBay.
No way.
Yeah, six quid.
Oh my God, that's cheap.
That's very cheap. And it was a 10 at the post down. It's coming up. It's coming down from Birmingham, I think.
Oh, over there. Okay.
So I can make the planisher, but that motor I'm playing around with every 25 minutes, the little one.
Yeah.
I've ordered some sanding belts. So I'm going to knock up a quick belt sander.
With that motor.
Yeah, that's a really nice little motor, that one.
So the hammer you got going, is it a reciprocating hammer?
Yeah, but the motor's gone on it. Well, it hums, but it don't spin. But I don't mind taking the motor off, and I'll connect a pulley onto it.
Yeah, you use the gearworks, huh?
Yeah, just use the gear part of it and make it in a ORC. One for Vince. What do you call a? I can't read that this time of night. A
constipated Frenchman.
Constipated.
God. Constipated Frenchman. I don't know, Lionel. Go on.
We were on about that, Paul Frederick. We were on about the air hammer, hence the noise and hence the volume of air you need to start to run it. You know, I've got a compressor out my garden here, but it's you know I could probably kick it over the fence. It's a small one, so I'd have to use it in work. So if I'm going to work to use it, you know, I'm going to take up their airline. So we said no. We wanted a electric one. A buck. Lionel, what are you on? Do you understand that, Vince, or what?
Yeah, that's kind of a Canadian joke. The Bloc Québécois, or it would be like a blocked Québécois. That's a political party in Quebec, in Canada.
Canadian joke.
Yeah.
I would get that one, Lionel, but I do. Find out what a slack hammer is. Anybody know what a slack hammer is?
Slack hammer.
Slack hammer. A slack hammer.
Slack hammer.
I could do the same thing as I did on the coin making machine. You've all saw that. That's one of my highest ranking videos. With the bang bang, it's the machine I wanted to give Captain Jerk, but he lives too far away. But it's just an hammer on a rotor pin, you know, and it just slaps the hammer down. So, and that's what they're making it with these big ones now, isn't it? The big hammers.
So it just lifts and drops. That's it.
Yeah, that's all it does. But yeah. it did the thing, and you see on all my videos, my ad on it is for the coin making hammer. Slack hammers are like one of those on steroids.
So are you still making a planishing hammer then? Is that what you're still making?
Yeah.
Still making it.
I need one.
So making that mask would have been a lot easier then. You could have used, well, you could probably make any type of die you want and have a receptacle for the die, right?
Right.
Just the same as body hammers, you know, you pretty much use whatever dolly you want, right?
I was really surprised at how well that mask came out, as in smoothness. Not how it looked, you know, I wasn't really happy with how it finished, but the smoothness of it, the curves, the corners, because I planished it with my panel beating hammers, I got nearly all the dents out of it. It was a really nice finish.
And that takes a lot of hammering. I mean, if you counted how many times you hit it.
Well, I had to edit, because if I didn't have edited, the whole film would have just been hammering. 1 hour non-stop. So I tried to like hammer, put it on fast forward, and then do like four sentences, and then do another little bit fast forward. It was a real hard video to edit.
I guess your arm was a little tired at the end of it.
But kill me, absolutely kill me.
Tennis elbow.
I'm absolutely fed up of suffering. Literally fed up of suffering, because to try and lift something, especially that sheet of plywood today to put in that horse box, you know, they're heavy old lumps. But You saw
Yeah.
I had Simon on the front of it. I was on the back, and Simon was struggling as much as I was. But
I guess that marine grade, they must put a waterproof glue between the laminate layers of the plywood, huh? Must be something like that.
I think it's actually guaranteed for 10 years.
Holy, no kidding.
Yeah.
We use them on flat deck trailers here, stuff like that. It's wet, salty, you know, it kind of holds up. It's definitely expensive though. It ain't cheap.
Yeah. On this stuff, on the normal stuff for the trailer beds, you got like a Rickley pattern on one side, which faces up, obviously,
Yeah.
which is a non-slip.
Oh yeah.
Very, very good stuff. Yeah, I mean, my desk is made of it. Yeah, my shelves are made of it. Over there is made of it. Because I nick all the offcuts.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. What the heck do we have here? For cabinets, just cheap cabinetry. You want to make cheap shelves. We use what's the name of that stuff? It's melamine board.
Yeah.
Cut it to whatever size. Put up a couple, you know, A-frame mounts, and that's it. Simple.
You can't put that outside, though, can you?
No, that's for sure.
I think the lifespan on that is about 3 weeks.
You can't even get it close to the ground. If
No.
you get it like an inch from the ground, that baby's sucking it all up.
It is it's a blotting paper, isn't it? It just sucks. Rob could make one.
You know, it's like when you want to sheet a house or something, you want to sheet your roof, you buy OSB. And if you leave that OSB sitting outside for any time at all, a couple hours, and it's just sitting on the yard or sitting on the grass, forget it, just swells right up. You go from 3/8 to 5/8 in a couple hours.
Now I got my lathe up and running, I'll make a couple of hammers as well, you know, because it's easy to make them and try and find hammers. Hammers are fucking far and few between over this country.
So you spun the motor around, so the pulleys are on the other side. Basically, the whole thing spun around.
Yeah.
So the rod, anyway, the handle that you engage with, the belt tensioner, it's on the backside now.
That never worked anyway. It's purely the weight of the motor.
Yeah, all right, true, yeah.
But
That's the same as the one on mine. When I engage it for the back gears, it's just the weight of the motor that's doing it anyway. It's not, you're not really pulling anything.
the box with all the wires in there are facing the wrong way. So if I wanted to do anything with that now, I'd have to take the motor back out just to do the wires. So
You don't want to see that again.
no, I'll wait. I've been playing with the original engine because when the man had a go at doing that for me to get it going backwards, I'm sure he never put it back as it was.
Probably not.
It always seemed to lack power. So I had a quick mess about with it without getting an electric shock, but I couldn't suss it out. I had it running, but it just wouldn't power up.
So when you switched so originally you had the motor spun around 180 degrees, and the pulleys, the secondary pulleys, would have been on the other side. So what did you end up doing? Did you just move just take the shaft and pin it to the other side, or how'd you do it?
No, just above the motor.
Yeah.
Was an axle which had one pulley on the one end, which was supposed to connect to the motor, and on the other end it had like 6 pulleys for gearing.
You just switched them.
Yeah, so I just put the belt on the biggest one, so I'm not interfering with the gear side of it, and picked out a nice speed, and it runs quite nice. I gotta be honest.
What's holding that on? Grub screw, keyway. What's holding that there?
Yeah, they're all grub screwed.
Grub screws, yeah.
Yeah. We're still on about the building a planishing hammer out of an air hammer, and I just couldn't put up with that noise. You know, my shed is. If you ever, I'll show you. I'll do a picture of outside. Well, you obviously saw the shape of our houses with the drone flying.
Mm.
My next door neighbour is like 3 foot away, both sides. And
I think they may hear it.
our circle out the back is like a Roman theatre.
What's in the common ground area there? Is there like a soccer pitch in there? What's going on in there? Just park? What is it?
We got a soccer pitch, yeah. We got a soccer pitch and a kiddies park. But outside my garden is a circle of grass.
You got a what do they call in Canada? They call it oh shit, like a cove. I don't know, but they have a name for it here. I can't remember.
I think it was meant for a kiddies play place, you know. But nobody ever went out the back.
Who cuts the lawn up in that area there? Or is there anything there?
Yeah, the council does that. Yeah. But I'd rather tarmac it and have a couple of cars out the back, you know?
Yeah.
Or that's the place to store your caravan or something out the back. But it was a stupid design, always was. An electric Puma Maniac. Did they do electric ones? Do they? A pneumatic? I never heard it called wood. What are we talking about here now? Oh, table was for Micah. Okay, I wonder what wood he was talking about. Until recently, I am so naive. Naive. What a lovely word that is, naive. They do all sorts of woods, don't they? You know, the veneer and, as you say, the Formica and chipboard, and it was all meant to save money, wasn't it? Get a bit of wood, stick 2 thin sheets on either side of it, and be tennis oak. And people today thinks they got oak cupboards in their front room, and actually they're not. They're just laminated. If you come back. Well, Jason was on his way home about an hour ago, so.
Yeah, last I talked to me, just clean up the shop.
Yeah. This is what I mean about having a live night. You see, it's
tough go.
It's going to be hard work, really hard work. I mean, you know, because I'm set for Thursday night. I'm actually like rigged up for Thursday night. I finish work early. Whatever I'm doing, I finish work early, and I come and set up.
Yeah.
You know, because I can, because I don't work for anybody. Them days are gone. So you might find it harder than you think.
I'll let Jason talk about if he wants to talk about, but there's that one idea of that whole other show or other idea that I thought was a pretty cool idea, but it doesn't work with 2 guys. It basically would only work with 3 or 4, maybe even 5 guys. You know, that live, the live build part of it. But then that's dependent. I mean, whoever's going to do that has to have a feed from their shop as well, right? I do. I have a feed from my shop, but not everyone's got. I mean, you do probably, but
yeah, I could take the laptop out there without a doubt. But, the thing is, you're talking about time-wise. I can't go at the back swinging an hammer at 8 o'clock, you know.
Oh shit, I forgot that. That's right.
You know, if you're making something out of spoons, fair enough. But if you're going to make something serious, like a you know, if we're saying an automatic hammer, it's going to be a lot of noise. But
you got to do all your cuts beforehand, just the welding part later and the brushwork.
I wouldn't mind going over Jason's if he then pick me up and drop me off, you know, so I could still have a drink.
Well, how far is his shop? Well, then yeah. Well, how far is his shop from his house?
From his house, we're about 6 minutes away from his shop, both of us.
God, that's not that bad, right?
Yeah, I can get over our works in 14 minutes.
What you do is you have the show, and then you order it, and then I send a pizza, and then you guys get a ride back with the pizza guy.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Yeah.
As long as you don't come on a scooter with a big box on the back of it.
Do they have that there?
Yes.
Oh my God. Let's see.
Remember, all the best cowboys have Chinese eyes. They did, didn't they? They all were like squinty eyed like this. I'll see you later. Jade is a good old word. It's a good old word. So people of the revolution in the chat room there.
What's going on in there, man? Look.
We got some lovely people in there lately.
Hoodie wants a no chugger sign. I told him I'd have to knock him one out and flat pack it to him, I guess.
A chugger sign?
A no chugger sign.
Ah, yeah.
We don't get chuggers here. Well, they do, but not here.
Not like the spoons.
No, sheet metal.
I've seen some of them signs.
Is there such a thing? It doesn't say no chuggers, does it? Probably says no canvassing or something.
We got no canvassing and shut the gate on your way out.
Yeah.
Fed up of it because where I live is flat. It's called the haven of door to door, and they knock your door for anything. Oh, do you want to buy a set of windows? And you think, all my windows are new, mate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but you know they only last for so long, and it's just constant. We used to get like six a day.
They only last for so long.
And then you get the bloody, you know. I don't want to go.
You're not seeing in high def. You got to see through them in high def.
You got to. We got a lot of like churchy people coming in, you know.
Oh yeah.
So I asked them to dig my garden. See, that puts them off straight away.
The churchy people, the religious people, they'll travel greater distances to get to your door than the other ones. Here they will anyway.
But they come around in droves with their fucking woolly jumpers on and.
But you know they like your place because you guys are lined up like row housing almost. You're lined up, right? They can really knock them off, right?
It's an easy kill. There's 1,000 houses.
It's like here, well, like there you got bonfire night or whatever. You got like Halloween. We got Halloween. It's a little bit different. Lionel knows, but when I was a kid, you pick the places that are lined up the tightest, like your place, right? And you can knock them all off, get the candy, get all the, you know, you pick an apartment block, you can knock them off. You don't go to the house that's way down a mile down the lane. With the crazy guy exposing himself down there. You don't go there.
They do love our place without a doubt, but you know, before none of us had fences out the front. They was all like a low level fence.
Oh, they just roll on through.
Yeah, you could step over the fence, but you know, as the place got more tight and you didn't want to talk to your neighbours, up went the fences, and you know, I got 6 foot side by side, and I got 4 foot on the front, so we don't have to talk to nobody. Plus, as you know, I got cameras out the front, so
yeah,
they'll be walking up my front. I don't answer the door.
Hey, I got a question for you. So I'm you added me on that group. Newport.
Buying and selling.
Hey,
buying and sell shit.
Yeah. The Newport one car. What do they call? Whatever they call.
That was an accident. I dare say, but
that's okay. It's interesting though because I've been watching. People keep putting up pictures of old Newport, like old pictures of like Wales pictures.
Yeah.
So it makes me think, like that area where you live in, what was that area before they had housing there? What was it?
This was a swamp.
Oh, it was a swamp.
Yeah, we're on reclaimed land here. It's all
so there wasn't anything there before. It was a swamp.
No, it was a forest with 4 foot of water over it. So we got reclaimed, and here we are.
Did you guys get any overland flooding there or no?
No, over the other side of the state, apparently they got some of the houses got 4-inch cracks running down them because
right.
The place is sinking.
Yeah.
So they did ask me what I thought best for our estate, and I said a bulldozer. One word, a bulldozer. So that's what it needs: flatten the place and do a proper job. Use the rubble off these houses to stop the fucking next lot sinking.
Yep, just keep packing them up. Add more on top.
Pack them on there. They're going in. So yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
I'm having trouble with my camera batteries there. Now these, as you know, these batteries was they started off at 60 odd quid each.
Yeah.
And you couldn't buy cheap ones because we've all got cheap ones of these. Everybody got cheap ones of these.
Yeah.
But on this camera, they put a microchip in you. So only this battery will work on this camera.
Oh, for crying out loud.
You can go to China and buy a China battery because it will not work in you. Clever. Oh, but I've noticed now they have come down. They're only like 20 quid now, so I might have to buy one. But I didn't really want to.
You know, it's like you buy a new DeWalt drill or a new Milwaukee impact drill, whatever. And now they got this deal, like you can buy the kit, the drill, the impact, whatever, in a box, plastic box, and it's whatever, $200. But the batteries are separate. You got to buy the batteries separate.
Never.
That's ridiculous. You know, they make you think that you're getting a hell of a deal, and then you open the box, there's no batteries in the damn thing.
Never. That's because when I bought my first guitar,
yeah,
it came without a strap or a plectrum or a lead. Yeah. Now I went back in and I said, listen, this guitar says ready to use. So I should be able to walk. I should be able to walk into the shop and straight onto a stage, plug it in, and I should be able to play the bloody thing.
I should have tried that too. I should have said it's got no plectrum, it's got no pickup, and I don't know how to play guitar. I have no talent, and it says it's ready to go.
Yeah. So I did end up with a strap, a pretty good strap. You give me a lead. So I come out looking all right, but you gotta if you don't ask, they won't tell you.
Yeah, true.
And Shirley
what's the worst they can do but say no?
That's right. Shirley thinks I'm the cheekiest bitch going because I bought a washing machine and a fridge at the same place. And I went to the till to pay, and I said, what do I get for free? And Shirley said, Robert. I said, I don't care. And she said, well, what would you like, sir? And I said, I want one of them fans, please. And she said, yes, that's no problem. And she gave me a fan, an oscillating fan. You know, cost them nothing, didn't it? 7 quid maybe.
I have a washing machine over at Kim's house, and she's about this tall, blonde hair, and big boobs.
I was waiting. I was waiting watching it in the corner of my eye as well. What was being said over here? But Lionel's been typing caps all night long. But that's true what you say about Canadians, isn't it? Typing in caps lock.
Oh, they always do it, the bastards.
Milwaukee tools can feck off.
Come on, Tim. Don't be like that.
Tim, you nearly swore there.
They're not that bad, Tim. I'll tell you what, though. Everyone's got their good and bad, and I've had DeWalt for years, and I've never had one fail. And sometimes I'll even use the back side of the impact as a hammer and beat against something with it.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I go through so many batteries.
I still do that, actually.
Yeah, just pound on it.
It comes in handy as a little stomper out the way.
What they should do is add a hammer to the bottom of it, obviously. But I don't know. I've had DeWalt, the same DeWalt set for probably 5 years, and it's never failed, not once. Never even thought of failing. And I use them every day.
Well, the thing I bought tonight was a DeWalt. But it says the motor's humming, but it won't spin. So I thought, well, I don't really care about that because I don't want that part of it. I only want the gear part of it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You just need that gear work there. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're all talking about drills and Milwaukees and other things. We turned into a tool shop.
What is I got to go back. I don't know what Lionel's talking about. He says he knocked somebody out, found her sitting in front of the fridge. What's he going on about here? I gotta read this. Half a gram of black hash. What is? I gotta go back. I must be missing a ton of stuff here. Pizza here delivered by dog sled. Lionel, there is no freaking way, Lionel. No, wait a second. You guys get pretty cold. Last time I heard you talking, it was as cold at your place as it is at my place. But today was not bad. It was quite warm. It was minus 24 today, so it was quite nice.
We had a nice day today.
Did you? What was the temperature today?
No idea. Apple says, Rob, you're good at wiring motors. As they say, if it works, it don't matter how you do it, as long as it works.
Exactly. If it works, it doesn't matter.
You're on a bonus if it works, and it did work. It's up and running. And the thing is, my last thing was I got an electric cement mixer over the works stashed. I was going to nick the motor off that if I had to.
Yeah, but you could.
Just for now, like.
They're so handy to have, a cement mixer, but you only need one every couple of years.
Yeah. Well, you say you buy it and you can sell it. You can sell it again at the same price as you bought it at, as long as it's clean and tidy. And I've been offered a couple of quid for this, so that might be honest. You
can buy it, and all your friends can borrow it.
Well, funny enough, it's been at my daughter's house for 4 years, and they moved 4 months ago. So I took it over the works and shoved it over there. But the
last thing I remember, I think you were filling in a hole in the garage, weren't you? That's
right. Yeah, the old
the mechanics pit down there or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it a mechanics pit or was it just a slop hole, like a drip hole?
No, it was a pit. It was a lay-in pit. It wasn't actually a stand-in. You could lay in it. It was maybe 3 foot deep.
Do they make them the same there? You could, like here, I didn't do it, but you could put in a floor drain. You just cut a floor drain in make a grate to go over top, and then every once in a couple of years you got to dig it out. But they stink, like they don't smell very good.
Like a soak away.
Yeah, yep, that's right.
To have a pit over here now, you got to have steps, stairs either end.
Yeah.
You've got to have fire extinguishers down in them, for obvious reasons. But
I wonder if they make you put up a temporary railing if you're not parked over them.
I think you got to plank it off,
Yeah, oh, right, yeah. I've seen those too. Yeah, they plank it big, whatever, 2x8s, 2x6s, short ways,
Yeah. But you don't see them very often now because they're very dangerous. It's easy to get a 4-poster just to lift you a bloody thing in it.
People don't work on their stuff anymore like they used to.
No.
So if you go back to whatever 1920, let's say, did you guys ever have in Britain? Did you ever have Model Ts and Model As? Did they have them over there or no?
No, we had Fords, obviously, but
what was the first vehicles they had over there that was basically like the Ford Model T and stuff?
I think it was like the popular, that sort of. I mean, Wayne would be the one to ask for that.
Oh yeah, Wayne would know.
Wayne's an old, he's an old fogey.
Hey Wayne, tell us what they have.
And Olivia, I've actually seen somebody using a cement mixer for a rock grinder, and as the captain said, they're very noisy, but they do work. But I've never wanted to grind a rock in my life. They tried to make me hammer a few, but I've never actually ground any. They've invented cars in Europe.
That's a good idea. Who had the idea of mixing dirt in one? Somebody just said that. Who said that?
Olivia.
Oh, Tim did.
Yeah.
He said they used a cement mixer to mix potting soil at the greenhouse. That's a heck of a good idea.
Oh, yeah. I've seen them do the pebbles and whatever, and it comes out with a very smooth-looking pebble.
Oh, yeah.
They got to run for, I think it was what I saw the video on, it was running for 4 days non-stop.
Like a tumbler.
Yeah. like a tumbler, using it as a tumbler.
Yeah.
Water. But as you say, like Jason got about 200 foot of chain over there, we could shove that in a mixer.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We could shove that in a mixer and polish it up.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Easier for welding, isn't it?
Oh, tell me about it. Hey, Lionel, you said you got how much snow? You got 4 feet of snow there? Man, we don't even have 3 feet of snow. We don't even have 3 inches of snow here. It's so sad this year. Nothing.
No.
Terrible. Just terrible.
I think I saw like 3 flakes.
Yeah, you guys get nothing either. Like you can't even count on it being. You can't even count on building a snowman where you guys are, right? Don't mind me. I'm just eating my dinner.
Yeah, I'm reading Olivia because she's on about making the beach glass and stuff, and I have seen it. I have seen them being used. I mean, a tumbler itself is quite easy to make, in it, you know.
What are we talking? What's beach glass? What's beach glass?
It's stuff you go along the beach and find, you know, it's been washed about. But if you put it in one of these tumblers, it comes out nigh on roundy, polished, pebbly sort of looking things, you know. And
also, we have a sea glass festival. I've never even heard of sea glass before.
Yeah, it sells for quite good money.
It's just tumbled glass?
This stuff was being washed up over the years and years and years. I saw a woman actually doing her own. She smashed up a couple of bottles and put it in there, and fair dues, it took all the sharp edges off after a while.
Is it like glass blasting media? You know, for your blaster, like pebbled glass?
No, I wouldn't go that little, but
not that small.
No, it's like they make pictures out of different colors of it, like, you know, and stuff.
Oh, like stained glass, but then like a mosaic and a
yeah, that's the word I was looking for. They make mosaics. I mean, the women are twice as clever as we are of making little funny things and pretty things, stuff we wouldn't think about, like.
That's for sure.
High price came from a ruby perfume bottle top.
High price came. Broken Apples says it's broken glass. That's why. Apples, how come you don't have a picture?
A picture. It's nice to see a picture we're talking about, isn't it? I know I'm a cartoon character, but I am actually a cartoon character.
Are you?
This is the 3D version, yeah. On my little thing like this, the 2D. This is the 3D
virtual version.
That's why I can never stop my mouth moving. You know, my mouth moves constantly.
It's better to keep it moving steady than people don't know.
I had to pop out to save the mother-in-law, unfortunately. Well, was she drowning or?
God, I feel like I'm completely out of the loop. Everyone knows about this sea glass except for me. I've never even heard of it. That's weird.
If you go on the beach, it's always there on every beach in the world. It's been washed up from sailors chucking their bottles into all sorts.
God, I feel like my whole life is a lie now because I thought that I knew everything, and now it's all wrong now.
I told my kids it was diamonds, and they used to run around the beach like nutters trying to find it, you know.
Yeah.
But you go to a pebbly beach, you will find tons of the bloody stuff, all colours, all different types.
Karen says, Vince, Google it. Well, you know I'm going to, Karen. Obviously, I'm going to look into it now.
Hey, Seb.
Okay, so did Wayne get back to me about the vehicles back in the 20s? Did he say anything here? Wayne, one of the first four-wheel petrol-driven. No, that's too far back, Wayne. It's 1895. What did they have that was the equivalent of the Model T Ford in Britain? That's what I'm wondering. And I'll tell you the reason I'm wondering. What did they use for ignition? Because in the States or in Canada, they use buzz coils to supply spark. Well, they used it for supplying power to the spark plug. So I'm wondering if you guys had buzz coils. Did you guys have buzz coils, Rob?
I can't remember that far back. I'm not as old as I look. I think it was all down to either Austin or I think Austin was before Ford over here, I believe. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, you guys had the Anglia and stuff like that, right?
How the fuck would I know?
Because Wayne, you are as old as you look.
Wayne looks like a learned man. He's always laying on his couch there, reading, and.
He looks like you could go up to him like the man on the mountain, just with any question, he's got the answer. How the fuck would I know?
British cars with no Fords. No effort. I know there was only one car in my street, which was next doors, and he used to take us to school in it. And I always remember sitting in the back. It was the most.
Did they have a rumble seat in it? No, that's way too far back.
Yeah, the seat was about this thick, you know. And it wasn't foam, was it? It was like a straw.
Oh right, yeah, like horsehair.
Yeah, if you set fire, it'd smoke for hours.
I think they filled them with horsehair or something like that.
Captain's still on about you're older than Rob. Wayne, a year is a lot. It's a lot. A year is 12 months, etc. God, it's a decade nearly. In fact, I'm, as you all know, I am next month. There you go. I'm on a countdown.
65, huh?
No, 66.
6? Well, I thought you were at 64 right now.
No, 65 now. 64 next month.
Do you get anything special for turning 66? Like, is there a new pension that comes out or nothing?
No, nothing. Just get another year closer to the coffin box, and that's it.
Well, it's better getting closer to a horse box, I guess, huh?
Well, it's probably the same smell, isn't
it? Yeah, eventually. Oh, there it is. That's where it is. I won't show the rest of it to anybody. But yeah, March 14th, 1953. So I suggest you all get Rob's address and send him a birthday present leading up to his birthday.
No. Leave Rob out of this.
Order him as many pizzas as you can.
No, definitely fucking no. But
he likes the Vindaloo pizza.
Vindaloo. Yeah. Jason, I'm still at work. Maybe late. Right, that was an hour and a half ago. Messenger. You asked, I posted.
No, Olivia, horsehair, not horsehair.
It was. The mattresses used to be out of it as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Especially the prison.
God, those poor horses.
What was it? It wasn't horse. It was like a strawy stuff. Because you used to smoke it.
See, Wayne wants to keep taking me back to the 19th century, and I don't want to be in the 19th century, Wayne. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I'm just going to cut to the chase, Wayne. Here's the question: did they ever use buzz coils for ignition in any vehicles in Britain? That's what I want to know. Tell me, Wayne, because I'm leading up to something. Eventually.
Living doll. A war's here. War?
No, Paul. Horse.
The rain is terrible. What rain?
In Spain. It falls on the plain mostly.
It's not raining, yeah?
Yeah, the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
Sebastian lives 5 miles away. It's not flipping raining, yeah? I don't know, they got more money unless they can probably afford rain up where they live, can't they? Hemp. That's the word, Tim the Toolman. Hemp.
Oh, hemp.
Because you used to put it in your lighter, didn't you? And it smouldered for about 4.5 hours. The old lighters. Yes. It was like a short fuse. It'd take hours to burn up to the... It's bouncing down up here, Bob. Ah. Well, it's not raining here, so you better come down here.
Bouncing. It's bouncing down.
It's suspension in it. Yes, it's not raining here, so you better come in here.
Right. Okay, Paul. Paul, you're the only one who gives it down, so I'm just going to tell you, Paul. So, Paul, I found 2 new old stock KW buzz coils still in the original packaging the other day. Okay,
wow.
Paul, you're the only one who gives it down.
Oh, shit.
So I'm just going to tell you, Paul. So, what? Echo.
I'm sorry. I'm a newbie. I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, you've got a new shirt on today, I see. Is that new?
It's an old shirt. Just got it in the shower, so.
Oh, this old thing. Oh.
This old thing, yeah.
I'm alone with the rain. What do you mean you're alone with the rain? Where's your wife and kids? What the hell is a buzz coil?
No.
You started something there. What the hell is a buzz coil?
Tim, you know what a freaking buzz coil is. Give me a break. Wayne, you're right. Magnetos are still used. I can't get through to these guys. Wayne should know. He's a freaking car restorer. He should know this.
What's a buzz coil then?
A magneto.
Come off.
Is that like the thing where the HT lead goes in?
We use a magneto.
It'll lead to come off.
You know what it is.
Buzz coil?
You don't.
No, not a buzz coil. It's obviously called something different over here.
The thing is, if you showed us a picture of it, I dare say it'd be, oh, what you're trying to say is
the Lanchester.
A magneto or a.
I'm not gonna show you a picture. I'm just gonna show you one. I got a half a dozen of one.
Half a dozen.
Oh, Arthur.
Hello, Arthur.
Half a dozen.
Man welder, he just keeps welding. What are you scrounging for? Nothing over there, mate.
Yeah, a coil. I know what a coil is.
You don't know what a coil is. I've got 2 of them on my empty.
You've got your low tension leads and your high tension leads, and your low tension go in, your high tension comes out.
My MG stuff got coils. With the spinning HT tracking T leads and.
My Lotus 7 have. I just got to think about it. What's it? Lionel, no, I haven't shaved, mate. I'm just grey and bald. I shaved on Saturday.
I shaved tonight, actually.
Strobe in your monitor. Thanks, mate.
Who said that?
You're trying to cast me in a bad light to Lynn. That's all it is.
Still on that diet? You still on that diet?
I'm still on the diet, yeah. I haven't done so well this week because we went out Saturday for the rugby and got absolutely fucking wasted. And
you were cheating, eh?
Ate loads of food, things I shouldn't eat, like kebabs and stuff.
I like kebabs.
I love kebab.
I have to start. I've committed to it. Not today, but I committed to it because I stepped on the scale the other day.
Yeah.
Why do I keep trying to tell you what this is? You want me to figure out in stone, but I'm at 230 pounds.
What's that in stone?
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do the math all over again.
Seb got one of them cars as well.
What kind of car?
The Lotus 7, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lotus.
Or the Robin Hood or whatever. Yeah, Seb got one up in his garage.
Yes. I wonder if Seb manages to drive his.
No, it'll never ever be drove. She'll make him sell it for 30 quid to some grey-headed old fella.
16.5 stone.
Okay. Okay. I was a little bit heavier than you then.
Were you?
Yep.
20.
I was close to 17 stone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Close. Like I just said.
I'm down to.
I just said 16.5. And then you said you were close to 17. So that's the same, no?
No, a few extra pounds. I was like 16 stone 12, something like that.
Did we agree that a stone is 14 pounds? Did we agree on that?
I can't remember.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, my legs must be like 5 stone each. Because I'm 20 stone. So if you weigh it up a bit, give me 5 stone on each leg. That works out about right, doesn't it?
You know, you talk to a guy in the mob, he probably knows the right proportions. You know, they cut enough bodies apart. They know. They got to go.
I once said to I got a very tall friend. I said to him, listen, if I was your size, I'd be thin. Because it's true, isn't it? It's just because I'm short. You know, I'm only 5'10".
Yeah.
And I'm nearly 5 foot wide now. So, yeah, I'm doing well.
5 foot wide. Circumference, you mean, not the diameter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
I can just about get through a door now. We was talking about it over the works because Simon, I don't know if he's watching, but he's put on a bit of weight, but he says he's not. And I said, you are? And he said, he's not.
Simon,
yeah, I'm telling you. He's a lump of air.
put any more on?
No, he said, no, I lost a stone and a half. And I said, well, I'm afraid you fucking haven't, mate. Somebody's lying.
Last time I saw him, I think he found it. I think he found it again.
Simon loves his food, and another thing for people that do get a bit heavy is usually boredom, innit? Because working here, where if I work at the back here, I work next to a fridge. So every fucking 25 minutes, I'm in a fridge, coughing my head. That's why I try and get it.
You get bored and you just eat all the time. You know, in the summer here, you don't get bored because you're always working. So, you know, you only have one meal a day. But in the winter time, you're just sitting around. Oh, I'll have some chips. Oh, I'll have a drink. Oh, I'll have a, you know.
I had a bacon doorstop again today.
A bacon doorstop.
Well, if I work there, they tend to feed me, you know. So
that's fair.
That's part of the deal.
A bacon doorstop. That's not how they sell them at the store, though.
No, it's a burger van.
Oh.
They got a burger van just across the road, which actually is a burger hut, but it's a burger van. You know, it's a, what do they call it? One of them steel boxes. What do they call them?
Food truck.
Lionel's doing my head in here. He's doing
well,
good.
We were talking about Lionel is smoking cat block all night.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, poor Lionel.
A shipping container.
Is it Lionel that's his wife's got the crush on you? Is that the one, Lionel?
So it would seem.
Is it Lionel's wife? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Lynn. She hasn't got a crush on me. She's got a crush on Jason Statham. I've just got the same name and a similar, well, covered head. That's Roach Coach.
So what have you been doing tonight, Jason?
Oh, God. Stools, Bob.
You're still on the stool, right?
Stools. I had to finish off some gates for the galvanizers and then get 10 stools ready to be picked up in the morning.
Never.
Yeah.
Oh, you have been going well then.
And going for it.
Over at the yeah.
I'd finished quite early because we didn't have the fixings for the horse box, so I finished quite early. But I usually always get home early on a Thursday.
I lost an hour and a half. I had to go into Caldecott as well to get my insurance sorted out. My public liability insurance.
Yeah, of course.
For the shop?
Yeah, because I'm taking on council contracts. They're insistent on a certain level. It's not a massive amount. It's like, I'm insured to $1 million now. I had to get it done so I can do the council work. So
yeah, liability, third party and all that.
If I die over your shop, will you give my missus half or what?
Don't worry like that.
As if you're still living, you get paid. If you're dead, you get nothing.
Yeah.
I fell on your bandsaw and sawed myself in half, surely somebody should.
God, wouldn't that be something? I'm sure someone's done it before.
Well, yeah.
So.
Film it. I give them the film rights. You managed to go fishing?
I bet somebody have done something like that, haven't they?
Did you manage to go fishing, Jason?
No, I just replied to Hoodie now. I haven't had a chance.
Just go through it.
Can you get my bloody my camping stove out? My tackle box.
I come home and said, right, I grab hold of the drone now, chuck the dog in the van, and we'll piss off for half hour and fly. It's only going to take half hour and an hour at the most. I just can't never do it.
Yeah.
Time is done.
My phone hasn't stopped today. It's been crazy. It's been bloody crazy.
Did you get any one-off jobs, phone calls today?
No, big jobs.
Yeah, no one-offs.
No, what's going on here? Sorry, I just got loads of notifications coming up. Shit.
Shit to my shit.
That's better. Hang on, not as bad as Karen.
I hate painting so much that I've hired a painter. I have a painter coming in Monday for a couple of days.
Good.
I absolutely hate painting. Fucking despise.
I can't stand it. I'm bloody crap at it.
Oh yeah.
No, I had an interesting one today. Is our local theatre. It's Council run, and they've asked me to go in and look at the seating arrangements they've got there. They've got a lot of broken seats, and it's all stainless steel.
Oh, they're not the tip back. The tip back
ones.
Oh, yeah.
The hinge assemblies have knackered on them, so I had to go have a look at that. And they're basically going to strip them out and bring them down to me, and I'll do them in the workshop, which is much better. I don't need tip gear up there. Yeah, it's all coming together. All coming together. Ooh, who was that with Rob?
Puppet show. Hey, there's an idea. We'll have a puppet show. I got a couple old socks I can sew some buttons on.
What are you talking about?
Hello.
No one. No.
Mine's a blonde dwarf.
Yeah.
Vince, don't go sticking your hand up your cat's ass now.
I wasn't good. I was going
I can turn my catalog off, but my titles tend to be a bit profane.
Buddy, I love painting with my airless. Yeah, yes. I don't think you can run out through the front window. You'd have to do like a Mr. Bean. Remember, he masking taped all his house inside and then stuck a firework in a gallon painted thing.
Yeah, I saw that one. He explodes. What did he do? Have a bunch of Christmas crackers or something? I can't remember something. So,
paint your front room.
Oh, that was the one where a thief came in the room and there was the outline of a thief on the wall or something. That's it. No. I wish I could do that. Just set a big paint bomb off in here and just have it done. But yeah, 2 days later. 2 days labor. The guy wants $200 a day. I said, well, that's pretty fair. You know, what are you gonna do?
$200 a day.
200 a day. You want to come over and do it?
The thing is, we can get like I gotta be careful with my words. we can get one of the local boys. He'd probably do it for $5 a day.
God.
Yep.
Wait, no, you did the paint. You were the guy that did the painting in the house last time you had all that painting to do.
I hate painting.
Shirley made you do all the painting there. I think she supervised you.
I can wait for Robert to have a slack day over the works, and I'll send all the boys down here to paint it.
You'll be all right.
Because they all love me, honest.
I picked out, no, I didn't pick it out. Kim picked out the colors. She knows the colors I like, so she picked out the colors. So I left it there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Dark. I like it dark. I don't like it bright. But, you know, whatever. It's just paint. Paint covers lots.
It
yeah,
does.
but it's got to be done. So I did all my woodwork once in a dark stain, you know, like a church, and that lasted for years and years and years. All you had to do was the walls. But then she wanted it all put back white, and that means you got to do it every couple of fucking years, doesn't it?
I gotta take down my green screen. You see, look, I got a green screen just like yours over there.
Oh yeah.
I gotta take my green screen down. Oops.
The thing is, you can get lost in a green screen. If you set up your lights and stuff, you can have a really good laugh for hours and hours and hours.
I don't even know why I should have that green screen. I should just paint that wall green and be done with it then.
I was doing that, but we haven't got a bald wall in the house.
Oh.
Every wall got something on it. It's either fucking guitars or it's shelves or it's something else.
I wish there was a type of paint that you could, like an LED, and you could set whatever color you want. Like the whole wall was lit with LED, and you could have one color.
Yeah.
And then the next day you wanted it to be green. You just flip the switch. You got a green wall, green screen wall.
Dare say you could do that as long as it's behind you and you didn't go green. You're all right.
Yeah.
I think there's a fine example of painting and how to do it in an episode of Mr. Bean.
Oh, that's just like deja vu. I'm sure we just spoke about this.
Did you really blowing the paint up?
Yeah, that part where you weren't listening to what we were saying, that's where we were talking about it.
Is it really? Because obviously I was reading, so I wasn't listening.
We were
I can only
just
do one thing at a
about
time. I either read or you listen.
Me and Vince and 15 people in the chat room. They all answered. Bar Jason.
We all talked about it.
Did you?
About a half an hour ago.
Have I been here that long?
No, yeah, no, I'm kidding. We did talk about it.
Okay.
I'm thinking if you got a drone, would a field become a green screen?
Hey, there's an idea.
You could lay in a field and pretend you're walking,
That's a very good idea, isn't it?
and then turn the field green screen.
I'll tell you what, I mean, it doesn't have to be green. It can be any color that you can remove that color from. So that's why they pick, because most people don't have blue or green in whatever they've got, right? Or in their body or whatever. So that's why they pick those two colors. But you could block out, you could, what does it call it? Chroma key any color you want, right?
Yeah.
And here we have vast fields of, you can, like in the fall, you'll have a field of flax and it's all blue. Or you could have a field of canola, which is rapeseed, canola, and it's all yellow. But you've seen it. I think I've seen you guys photos before. Me and Kim would be out riding on the quads, on the ATVs, just a huge field of yellow. So you could key out that color if you want.
Hmm.
Because you can actually then you could make yourself look like you stood on the edge of a cliff.
Yeah, right.
You can do anything you want as soon as you've mastered it out. The way to go. So yeah, it's worth a thought.
You're really not drinking much tonight. You haven't had a piss yet.
Who?
You.
You're having a freaking laugh.
You haven't went for one piss yet tonight. Not one.
I'm drinking halves.
Oh, it's like shorts almost.
Perhaps it's holding my bladder better.
Well,
the wind is in the willow.
The wind in the willows. God, I hate working with wood. The dust and the wood gets everywhere. The freaking sawdust.
And it's hard to walk as well, innit?
Oh.
What is Sebastian on about now?
I hate working with wood.
I know you can't bend over or nothing, can you?
No. That was quick.
I didn't know they had that joke there about getting wood.
Oh, you did as well.
Yes, we always have wood.
Rapeseed oil is now canola oil.
Right, that's right. Who said that?
Yeah, Captain Jerk. Justin.
That's right.
Is it a normal thing for every man in the morning?
Neil Coulson, it's not sawdust, Vince.
It goes away. It goes away eventually. Don't worry. What's that sawdust? It's not sawdust, Vince. It's yeah. Yeah, no. As you get older, it goes away. I'm battling that now. I told Jason I'm battling it. It's working, Jason. It's the I'm winning the battle. I'm winning the battle.
Oh, good. It's all good about winning.
What's that?
Winning is a good thing.
Winning's good, yeah.
Winning, yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Don't peeing at the porcelain altar. I thought it was a big white telephone to God.
Did you see, what was it called? The family all sat around the telly. What was that called?
The family of what? The telly?
They're always sitting around the telly talking. A series. What was that called? What?
Is it Gogglebox?
No, he's an
the Royal Family.
The what?
Royal Family?
Yeah. Did you see the one where they went on holiday and both of them, him and the young boy they slept on the floor and both of them woke up with a wood?
No. I think I've probably watched one episode of it, but
fucking hysterical.
That's interesting.
It was hysterical. He said, "Oh look, Billy Smart's fucking circus," because both of them was laying on the floor.
Big tops.
You know
the royal family. That's the royal family.
You know the time that would always happen to me is when I would be in school and the teacher would ask me to go up to the board to write something down, and it's always at that time that it's just you really can't. You have to decline. No, I don't know the answer. I can't. I don't know any of it. Yeah. And you're wearing sweatpants or something. You know, it's just so stupidly obvious.
School. Oh my God. Yeah. That's the only time in your life you ever achieve an 8-hour fucking ration.
It's completely down.
5 days a fucking week.
You know, if the wind hits you just right, then away you go again. Oh, those are the days.
Oh God, that's probably why I got married so young.
Probably.
Talk is when you push your wood down and pee on your heels.
It's alright for you young folk. You can still stand on your hands. I can't.
I think Lionel is about a similar age to us. And I don't know, like over there if you guys have, but here the girls, like when I was in school, like the jeans were different then. Like it's not the same jeans they have now. They would come up high in the waist. They were high rising pants.
Yeah.
And you got the whole curve.
Yeah. Very 80s sounding there.
Yeah.
The hipsters.
Yeah.
Girls weren't allowed to wear jeans in my school. They had to wear skirts, and they all wore short skirts.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mm. Oh, yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never got at school they would they outlawed the tube tops. The girls would wear tube tops. And that was one of the rules, like the main rule of the school, no tube tops, right? No. It's like, oh. I don't know. That was so cruel. Like, why wouldn't, if a girl comes to school, she's trying to be proud of herself, just let her wear a tube top for crying out loud. I'll look,
Well, I mean, we don't want to go into this too much. I mean, the school girls of our years and the school of today's years are completely utterly different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Completely different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Completely different machines.
Howick's 5-star bell-bottom jeans. I remember the bell-bottom jeans, Lionel, because I did, I was born in 68, so that was just starting to phase out, because when I was whatever, you know.
After the
I'm only
bell
50, so, yeah.
after the bell bottoms was the Oxford bags.
Oxford bags.
Bags.
What were they?
It was like the bottom of a kendo suit.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, did you ever see the Oxford bags?
No.
Big white flary things.
Yeah, pockets on your fucking knees.
Oh my god.
Oh yes.
Pockets,
Yes, they had those, right.
pockets was on your side. It wasn't in front. It was actually on your side. So you had one pair down by your knees.
What the hell did we call those? I don't think we. No, it wasn't cargo. No, pocket pants. No, I can't remember. Yeah, I remember. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oxford bag, yeah.
God, there was some really bad fashion. You think back at those clothes, you think, holy shit, people wore that.
Yeah.
What were they thinking?
Tell me today, why would somebody wear his trousers back to front?
Well, if your head got spun around at some point, you know, you'd have to.
I think it with an hammer, maybe, you know. But who would have put the trousers on back to front and went out through the front door, and then all of a sudden everybody's doing it? I thought,
yeah, you know, you put your clothes on in the dark. It's
why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself?
I'll tell you what I still do. Before I leave the house, I make sure I have my pants on. I actually check to make sure I have my pants on. Because, you know, you never know. You never know.
It's a 5-0 thing, mate. Honestly.
I'm a big fly open man, I am.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All the fucking time. So he says, your fly's open. I say, oh, for fuck's sake. Trying to get it in.
You're trying to leave it. You're trying to make a good impression. Your fly's hanging open.
Sweet.
And you can't really do it. You can't really do it on the sly either, can you? Because, you know, you go to reach for it, they can see you're reaching for it, or you go and it zips up the noise. Like, oh, that guy just fly down.
So hands up if you've ever caught in the zip.
Oh God, yeah.
Don't
Oh,
hurt.
God, yeah.
Why did that hurt so much?
Like
Well,
my mouth.
I've ripped a big chunk out of it, and there's blood everywhere.
Good. Please, good.
Last barbecue we had, I was that pissed. I done it then. I had a pair of shorts on, and the zip got stuck, and I'm drunk, and I pulled it, I ripped it up, and my dick was stuck. Oh my God!
Oh my gosh!
There was like 50 people at the house, and I couldn't really scream. I couldn't. I said, "Oh my God!"
I'm telling you, swore and said dick.
Well, you know, you'd be.
Who did? Who said that?
He's trying to get us banned. See, you know, you should say Willie.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, Justin, that's a fairly new thing, right? The yoga pants. God, that's such a wonderful thing that came along. You know, the yoga pants.
yeah.
Like, who doesn't like yoga pants? Those are always good.
But couldn't they just used to be? Oh God. Leggings.
Leggings.
That's what. Oh, that's what women wear, isn't it? Leggings.
Leggings. They don't. Yeah.
And then
Well, it's the
the bright coloured ones they call yoga pants. Don't they? I don't bloody well know.
They wear the leotards out, don't they?
And they're not all doing yoga. They're not.
No.
And you'll find every size of woman, not men, because men don't often wear them. You'll find every size of woman wearing yoga pants from a 400 pounder to a 50 pounder. They're all wearing the yoga pants.
Remember the old Gone. It's gone.
You're thinking about those 400 pounders in yoga pants. That's why.
That's a lot of yoga pant, isn't it?
Sorry, how many stone is that? Hold on, I can't remember.
I don't want to fucking know. 400 pounds is enough to scare me.
I didn't even know they made them that big.
I mean, the internet is you don't have to imagine them all, do you? With the internet, you can just type it in and up it comes. There it is. Thank you very much.
400-pound yoga pants. Let me see.
I should tins. The only tongs I know is the ones that blacksmith uses because, you know. I know a few blacksmiths, and they all got thongs.
I'm going to be a blacksmith soon.
That's right, Lionel. Lionel was saying, before yoga pants it was spandex, but the spandex was a thicker material, I think, isn't it?
It was glossy, I always thought, spandex.
Yeah, shinier, wasn't it? Yeah. You get a bad reflection. Tongs, yeah. Blacksmiths would use tongs, that's right.
I was born in the 80s, you sad old thing.
Septra Fontaine, 6'4", 300-pound black woman.
Wow. Wow. That's some woman.
That's a huge woman. Yeah.
That is.
I got a good buddy here. We've been friends since we were kids, played baseball together, all that. And she's not black, but she is very tall. She's like 6'3", 6'4". Yeah. She's not 300 pounds. She's like probably, 180 or 190, but super tall. You're like, wow, that's this tall woman. Holy cow.
That's like Sham when she's got her heels on. She's 6'3".
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, she's taller than me anyway, so.
Yeah.
I think we've let loose a bit of an animal in the chat room there. There seems to be quite a lot of pervs.
A lot of guys like the yoga pants, obviously.
Yeah. Tim's world, stretched so thin you can see through the.
Yeah, you see that too, Tim. That's right. You see that.
Sticky Vicky. Oh my god. Oh my god. Have you ever heard of Sticky Vicky?
Yeah.
Never.
Right. This is a real person, Sticky Vicky.
Yeah.
Okay. I know I've never seen her, but I know my folks saw her when they went to Benidorm. And one of her party tricks was popping out ping pong balls.
God, that's handy, eh?
Yeah, well, automatic save, isn't it? Got to help if you get them going back in. But
especially if she's refereeing one of those matches, a ping pong match. You lose a ball, boom. You want another ball, you got it. And that's what she did. Fired out ping pong balls.
Fired out ping pong balls, yeah.
My question is
diversified, but I'm going back.
Diversified to what? What would be next?
I don't know, maybe early 80s, late 70s. Just as Spain became, opened its doors. My folks used to go, everywhere. My mother was a travel agent, so she used to get gratis holidays all the time. We go and check out new resorts and things. Hotel.
I didn't mind the ping pong balls. It's when it comes to the bats and the fucking cable.
Yeah, no. Great big track balls, you don't want to see the track balls coming flying either.
We had some right slappers in Newport.
I'll have to put that on the Newport Classified. See if anyone's got some pictures of the old slappers back in the old days.
I can tell you all their names. I knew them all.
Did you?
Yeah. Not for business. I just knew them.
I didn't know any, unless Kim's not watching. If Kim's watching, I didn't know any.
We played guitar in the
all right. I'll let Kim know now.
Yeah. No, we just finished talking about it.
We played guitar in the Trout, and in front of us was like a horizontal pole. And one jumped up on it and started swinging towards us.
Wow.
Yes, very strange view.
It's all right to me. I don't know. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't good. Oh, God bless them.
Stripper once.
God bless them. The world is a better place because of them.
I think it is as well.
Yeah. Not all of us are sexy and handsome when we're young guys. Some of us, we need one of these. We need them. We need them really badly.
Well, yeah, I got a few phone numbers if you want.
Yeah. But
I'll send one over on the back of a pizza truck.
Next time I stop by Newport, I'll drop it.
7 over.
Yeah, you gotta wear a complete full covering condom. Completely full. It covers the whole body. That's the type of women we got.
Oh God.
Oh, I think we need to change the subject. I mean, it is quite.
It does seem fairly popular. It does seem fairly popular in the chat room. That's.
Well, yeah, we haven't lost anybody.
No. haven't gained any either, but we haven't lost any.
Objectifying, and in today's modern movement now, they're going towards equality, which I fully agree with, by the way. I don't think it's fair unless we start talking about male strippers as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, see?
Ooh.
Well,
it's not that bad, surely.
This is what I know about the male strippers. I know that at the bars around here, they would have like a male stripper night. And if you ever wanted to increase your chances as a man, you go in after the male strippers have left, you go to the bar. That's when you go. You massively increase your chances.
We was a backing band, but male strippers. And it was us, 4-piece band, and 2 strippers. And they go down and do their thing. We're up on the stage just playing backing music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they never looked at us once. They only looked at the strippers. We was left out completely. Even though they told us what to play, we played it. He was there doing push-ups above a pint glass. Carry on, mate, carry on. And he was in a bog with that pumpy thing. I thought, for fuck's sake, one of them, do you, lad? You need one of them? But no, we had a good laugh.
No, you wait till they're gone, and then your chances are better. Yeah, wait till they're gone.
I think we was gone before them. We wanted to get the hell out of there.
The warm-up act.
Get the money and get the hell out of there. The Chippendales. Oh
yeah, that was. I wonder if that group is still on the go here. Chippendales. They probably are. They're all in their 60s now, like.
They would have changed. I think they would have front lines, or their sons would have took over, maybe. Because it was a good earner, wasn't it? They earned.
Oh well, sure.
So we can get off our subject very quickly. Oh, in fact, we got 2 more viewers, so carry on.
God.
I was telling the boys, Jace, that I won a SDS Amadrill tonight.
Oh, well done. How'd you win that?
eBay, £6.
Oh. Brilliant.
So I think that'll do the planish. So that other one, I've ordered some sanding belts. So I'll do a sander as well, a belt sander at the same time. It's only a day's work, and it won't take 2 minutes to do a belt fucking sander.
Yeah, sorry.
I bet most of them Chippendales was gay anyway. You know, you always get that feeling. Most of them are gay.
I've never seen them. I've seen, of them. I've never actually seen them play.
The women version. Remember all the fatties? What was they called?
What, women?
Yeah, didn't Benny Hill start them off, or somebody started them? The Roly Polies. There you are. Who started them off?
I haven't got a clue, mate. I haven't got a clue.
Was it Benny Hill? I'm sure.
I think he had somebody, the Mighty Atom or something like that on there, which was a bit burlesque, wasn't she? She was a comedy thing, which was a big deal.
We'll ask the chat room. Who invented the Roly Polies? What show was they on every week?
The Roly Polies.
Oh, they was beautiful, all of them.
Wayne saying Les Dawson. Remember Les Dawson? He was awesome.
Yeah. When he shut that door, wasn't he? No, Les Dawson was
Larry Grayson. Les
Dawson was the big guy, funny fella. Used to do the woman thing, dress up as a woman.
Yeah, play the piano. Brilliantly bad.
Well, we got Les Dawson and we got Benny Hill. So
let's just say they both did. Sonic.
Let me no, let Vince just let Vince do his fucking multitasking.
I was trying to think if we've talked about this before. I feel like we've talked about this Les Dawson guy before. Playing the piano.
Type it in there, mate. Go on, get in there. Type on.
Les Dawson.
They were funny as hell, I gotta be honest.
Oh yeah.
He was all actors, well, especially the little one, the little, really little chubby one. Laugh me fucking ass off, like, you know, like. Well,
oh, Les Dawson. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. I see. Yeah. Look at the smile on that guy.
He was such a funny bloke. Honestly, God, he was fucking hilarious.
What a face! Oh my gosh!
I know. It's only a mother could love.
Exactly.
He was one of the best to come out of the comedians. Well, I remember the comedians. I think Les was the best one to come out of them. You had Mike, whatever his name was.
And yeah, Mike Reed.
Mike Reed. I didn't like him. I met his son. What a awesome spot he was. A lot of them want to Stan Bowen.
Yeah. Ted Rogers.
You bombed the fucking chip shop fella.
Oh, the Scouser. Buddy or no? Stan Boardman. No, Stan.
Calm down.
Oh, no, what was his name? Stan what? Is he still with us or he left?
I think everybody's in a trance because you've been talking to women for the last hour.
We haven't seen one guy here, but we usually don't see him until we mention his name. He's like Rumpelstiltskin. Stu. We haven't seen Stu.
Oh, yes, Stu.
777 Bunny Packer.
Rumpelstiltskin. If you say Rumpelstiltskin's name, it comes.
Boardman. It was Boardman, wasn't it? Stan Boardman. Yeah. I was right. I got one right.
Stan Boardman, yeah, that's him. He bombed the chip shop or something like that.
Yeah, bombed the chip shop. I can't get my Google. I can't get my control, my Google, my Hangout toolbox to work.
We don't bother.
What good am I?
We just sit here and rabbit. I don't touch nothing no more because everything goes wrong. Everything I touch, it just goes wrong. I think last week.
Oh, let's look. There he is.
See, you say the name. Boom. Say it once, say it twice. 3 times a charm.
Fucking hell. He's been here since 8:02. He's been here longer than me.
Stu will wait until his name is mentioned, and then he appears.
I've been here since 8:02. How are you feeling, Tap? Are you all right now, mate? Are you on the mend?
I was just talking to Tapper a couple days ago. Every once in a while, we'll video chat, and he was showing me. It looks like he's healing up pretty good. Face looks well. His face doesn't look any worse than it did before, so it's pretty good.
I think somebody's using him as a medical fucking dummy.
Yes.
They're just fucking blasting him with holes and then just trying to heal him up.
He has not blamed it on the aliens yet, which I was fully expecting him to do.
Not the aliens.
No. Alien autopsy.
Well, crazy topic.
What were you shaving, Tapper?
Nice one, Karen. Yes.
Yeah. Well, Stu, I don't. It doesn't take me so long. I got electric clippers for when I do that kind of shaving. That's, that's a bit different. Poor Stu.
Clearly laughing about something completely different than I.
Not for something completely different.
Oh, fucking hell.
Wayne says search for Stan. So who was Stan Boardman? Is this like another comedian?
He was a comedian. With curly hair.
There was a pile of them, and they all come out to this one show. A couple made it, a couple didn't, a couple went superstar. A couple who didn't want to make it, you know, they was fucking terrible.
Two of them ended up on EastEnders.
EastEnders.
Yeah.
Yep.
I tried to shave the stitches.
Try to shave around the stitches. Well, you know, he had it shortened, I guess, did he? I can't get my toolbox to work today. It's not working. Error. Can't get it to work.
And Jasper Carrot, that's right. He did extremely well.
I think you get to an age and you don't bother with that anymore. With shaving.
What's that? Yeah, making that noise. What's a buzz coil?
Yeah, we never did quite fucking. What happened to the pictures of the buzz coil?
Well, I have one right here. I didn't want to bring it up again in case nobody wanted to see it.
Oh, is this something that you made a video of before?
No, I don't think I have, Jason. No.
You made the buzz coil in the box, the coil in the box to provide spark for the motor.
I made a low tension coil. That was a low tension coil.
Right, that's not a buzz coil.
No, similar. It's the ignition coil.
Right.
So here's one right here. You guys got the.
Will they run your motor backwards?
Well, you could run a 2-stroke backwards if you want to. 4-stroke's not quite so easy.
That's a detonator for a fucking.
Banging.
That's a plunger in it for a bomb.
What's that used for then?
What?
What's that used for?
What?
That thing in your hand.
Oh, this thing. I thought you'd never ask. So this one, I know Rob has seen these before. This is a specific type of one, but this is a buzz coil. It's an ignition coil. But Rob, you know about these things because on the railroads over there in Britain and the UK, whatever it's called, or Wales, let's say, you guys got those little pop cars, right? Pop, 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 pop. They go down the tracks. They call them jiggers here.
What, with the handle on it? You push it?
No, that's a pumping one. But it's the same, but both the same length. It's just like a wee little car that runs down the rails, right?
Never seen.
Now they got trucks and stuff and cars that have the wheels. But back then they had little. They call them jiggers here.
Right.
Pop car, like a little pop car. Anyway, so this is what they still do have them, and this provides a spark to the spark plug. So you got 3 connections here. You got those 2 there, and you got this other one here, and this is your trembler part. You might call them trembler coils there. I'm not too sure also. So you hook them up. This would be for a 6-volt battery, okay?
Yeah.
Hook the negative up, hook the positive up, and then the other terminal is your high tension lead out to your spark plug. So you got 6 volts going in, and then goes through the primary windings, secondary windings, and then through what's the word, Paul? Induction coil. Through induction, it gets cranked up from 6 volt to about I don't know, a couple thousand volts, 7,000 volts, 8,000 volts.
Okay, so in a car, we've got a little cylindrical
coil,
right?
Yeah.
It's got low tension and high tension out.
Right.
So that's doing exactly the same thing as that.
Same. So the high tension is high voltage, low tension is low voltage, right?
Yeah. So the low tension comes in there, gets jumped up, and then goes out to your spark plug.
Jumped up through.
Well, it goes out to your points, and then from your points goes to your.
All the points trigger the path, trigger your path, the ground, and everything, right? But it goes to spark plug. Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
So, hey, guys, everybody in the room, that is exactly what I said it was about 3/4 of an hour ago. There's no need for you to tell us, Vince. I explained it all to everybody before.
It is, except you don't have a magneto. That's why it's different. That's why it's a buzz coil, because you need to supply the power supply to this.
I thought he was a famous German spy.
Magneto.
Yeah.
Coil. Oh my god.
I thought Magneto was something to do with German spies.
Oh yeah, no, he was a superhero.
Magneto is a dark superhero.
Yeah, Magneto. He's got powers of Magnetism.
Magnetism.
Ah, right. The coil in the word. But we've never seen one of them before.
What was I doing, oh, you can't show me, can you? Was I giving it all that?
we was lost completely with that little conversation off Vince, because we've never seen one of them.
I hope we never have to talk about it again.
Okay, let's talk about running motors backwards. That's even more.
Yes. You want to talk about motors backwards? Okay.
I found a perfect solution. It works every time.
Spin the motor around.
Turn the motor around.
What a brilliant way.
Like you said, if the end result is exactly what you wanted, it doesn't matter the road that you got there.
Well, I took a big bite out of that piece of metal that was stuck in there, and fair dues, it didn't stutter. It bit it pretty well.
Yeah.
I might do away with the water thing because the leaves being laid up. I had a job moving the cross slide and everything. The thing was stuck to fucking together like glue.
Why?
So, I had to loosen off all the grub screws and get everything working again. The fucking thing was solid, like if it was froze. That stuff, that white stuff, whatever it's called.
Oh.
It seems to be like a gluey as well. You know, it's like a glue effect to it.
Really?
I think
it's the residue oil when it starts breaking back down again.
It's what?
It's the residue oil.
Yeah.
When it starts breaking back down again, because obviously it's a mix.
I wondered about
evaporate, and then you get left with gum.
I never ran a lathe before with coolant on it. I always just cut with the carbides or the HSS cutters, but I never ran it with coolant on. You spray and drip a little oil, cutting fluid here and there, but never with fluid. But it seems to me it would make a fuck of a mess.
We're talking about my electric shocks in the chat room.
Guys, I'll be right back in a second.
I had black hair before I started this.
We didn't get to see your face. Did you have any video of your face when you get shocked?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because all we got to see was your hand would jump and then it was really...
Yeah. I probably was. I dare say the camera was backed off. I always need to zoom in here and there just to make you look a bit more friendly. But I dare say that it was an actual packet.
Yeah, there was a real quiet spot for about 5 or 6 seconds, eh?
The thing is, it's funny. It goes up to your elbow and then comes back down, doesn't it? It just bounces off your elbow. But
it hits you right in the bone, right in the elbow, eh?
I had maybe 4 altogether. I had one the other day as well, but that wasn't filmed. It was.
I don't like that.
I was messing with that old motor, as I said. So I just get this thing. I said I'd do it. I get to a stage where I says, "Flick it." If I blow the engine, I blow the engine. Let's just try and get this thing going.
Yeah.
And then Vince was the first fucker to swear tonight. I just says, "Sod it," and I go for it.
Did I swear? I might have sworn.
You're allowed to swear, but it's not like repeatedly like a Tourette's crazy person. Because that's the last video I put on at the very end. I got the vicar talking about me.
The vicar.
Yeah, you didn't see my last video?
I don't think so. I don't remember any vicar.
Yeah, the horse box at the very end. There's a vicar talking.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet. No.
I think Rob Nurden is okay. And he says, fuck it, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Oh, like not like Father Ted, but like Father the other one.
Yeah. It's me talking, but it's obviously a voiceover. But if I do a voiceover and I laugh myself, I think, well, that's got to be funny. Other people are going to laugh. But Karen seemed to like the coloured fella on the one. Like, what was that about?
Yeah. The East Indian guy.
No, he was the one at Cardiff train station. I did one.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Right.
I did a coloured fella saying something, I don't know.
Yeah,
I did another one, and I did him singing Dale. There's no disrespect. There's no racist because everybody knows me. I love everybody in the world, but you could sit there all day doing voiceovers, And,
if you can make yourself laugh, that's the best way. You don't have to come with anyone else. You don't have to go, hey, buddy, give me a couple of things to laugh about today. You don't have to. You just make yourself laugh. You're done.
It's just a few gets me going. You think, oh, that was quite good. I was, and you have a little chiggle. And
I do it all the time. Yeah.
I put it on the end of that video, so I thought, well, if I chiggle, let's see if everybody else chiggles. But
I do it all the time, and then Kim says, "Well, you're not very funny." I said, "Well, I made myself laugh. I thought it was pretty funny there." No, she says you weren't funny at all. Well, okay.
Never. Oh, wow. Kim, what are you thinking?
I said, "Well, fine then. Keep my jokes to myself." We were all booked today for my birthday, by the way. We're booked in for my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was always told, my sense of humor is a very strange one. I've been told that from years and years ago. A very fast reply wit person. And a sense of humor is above and beyond. But I don't find everything funny, I say. But, I do manage to get a couple out.
I get the same thing. You say, well, you have a very strange sense of humor. And I said, well, I don't know. I think I'm pretty funny.
But me and Jason was talking about this voiceover thing, because you don't even have to do a video. You can just sit here all day nicking other people's videos, voiceovering them, and having a laugh, and then putting them up on the net, and that's it.
That's a good idea. Just take someone else's video and do your own voiceover for whatever they're doing.
I don't have to ever work again for the rest of my life. I can sit here in front of a green screen forever and ever.
Voiceovers. Just do voiceover work.
I got my microphone. It's all yellow. We're all ready to go. Hello, everybody. Me and the wheel tappers.
Where's Charmaine tonight, Jace?
Charmaine is in the other room, relaxing in front of the telly, watching Lucy.
Lucy?
Yeah, with Scarlett Johansson, Morgan Freeman.
Oh, yeah.
Not the
you're
best.
really enjoying Peaky Blinders, aren't you?
Oh, mate. Honest to God, will you hear my ringtone?
I guess you're happy. No way. Come on. Go on. Let's hear it.
I got to find out how it works. Hang on. How'd you find it?
No, here, I'll ring you. We'll make it ring. You're not dusty black hole. Yeah. Oh my God. You're absolutely hooked.
We've run out of episodes to watch now.
No way. You watched all the seasons.
Watched all the seasons, except we haven't watched the most recent season because it hasn't gone on to Netflix yet.
Oh, gotcha.
What are you watching?
Peaky Blinders.
Oh, yeah. I was told it was good. I only watched a bit of the first one. I thought, nah.
Oh, it gets so much better.
It was me. It was me who told you about it.
Bad. It's that progressive, and then it's just all in there. It's fucking brilliant.
I've been stuck on the Daredevil. I've been watching.
Daredevil?
I started watching that.
Marvel. Pretty good.
Yeah. I started watching that.
Pretty good for a blind man.
I've started watching that Iron Fist.
Iron Fist.
I'm struggling to understand why they cast the people they did in it. It's really weird.
I can't believe you went through all the Peaky Blinders episodes. They're 1 hour episodes. Like, that's a long show.
Yeah, I know. And we watched like 2 or 3 of them.
You were really committed to watching that.
Yeah.
Like Kim and I watched. I think we watched one day 4 episodes, and it was like the whole afternoon was spent watching. And you get to the end of the afternoon, and here it gets dark. You're like, we didn't do anything all freaking day but watch Peaky Blinders.
Well, we were finding ourselves staying up till 1 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
What the fuck? But we did the same with The Walking Dead. We watched 6 seasons in a month.
But you gotta be sick of it by now, right? Walking Dead, you gotta be sick of it, right?
No, I fucking love it. I'm pissed off. I can't get the most recent season.
You know what? We when that whole thing with Negan came out.
Yeah, but Negan's a big thing in the comic book. Negan's a big deal.
like we watched a few episodes of that and we thought, oh, we don't like it. You know what I don't like is the fact that, and don't tell me because I might pick it up again, but that Rick and his group were losing and we didn't like, I don't think we liked that part. Now don't fucking give it up. Because I know I'm sure eventually.
Have you ever read the comics?
No, no.
Oh.
Just Archie Andrews.
You'll never believe it.
You'll never believe
I think it's worth putting the effort in and watching.
You think so? I think we're probably two seasons.
You've got to go through season 7, though. You've got to go through season 7 to the end.
We were the same, though, with what's that other one? With the drugs, the Breaking Bad. Yeah, we did the same thing there where we got, you get into it heavy and like, nah, you give up.
I stuck with Breaking Bad all the way to the end. It was brilliant.
Did you watch all the Dexter episodes as well? Did you like Dexter?
No, I'm probably on. I mean, I'm not sure how many seasons there are, but it started to get a little bit.
Yeah.
Have you seen all of it?
Yeah.
Right. So I've got to the point where now his sister knows exactly how it is. His sister's fantasizing about having a relationship with him, and it all just got a bit weird.
You know what, Jason? You're right. We didn't see all of them because we got to the point where his sister found out, and it got. No, not interested now.
Yeah.
Rob, did you were shaking your head. Did you like the Dexter series?
Yeah, I watched it. As you say, starting off was fantastic, and then they went into a sort of strange. They do all of them for some reason. Go into this sort of strange. They get a new writer in or something, and
yeah.
I think they just struggle for storylines because once you murder somebody, chop them up and throw them away, and you make that.
I enjoy it. I started making my own little kill room and stuff here, and I was really enjoying it. But
I've got rolls and rolls of polythene sheet in, and
I had to take it all down. I had to take it all.
Well, no, I've left it up there, but
you did. Good.
You never know.
You never know.
Now that I've started making knives, I might actually make myself a nice set.
There you go. Kill rooms to order.
Yeah.
That's what I meant about Star Trek, because every week they would see a monster and fucking panic. And I thought, you've seen a monster every week now for the last fucking 10 years. Surely you'd think, oh, fucking, I'll get a gun and shoot the fucker.
That's what I used to appreciate so much about Star Trek, was the fact that you'd see a monster and Kirk would shag it.
Oh, yeah. But some of them were pretty hard.
It wasn't good at
at some point, the whole universe is going to be mixed race. We're all going to be one big family, so it'll be fine.
I was always surprised to read that nobody liked him. Nobody liked Kirk.
What's that?
He's a Canadian. William Shatner is a Canadian.
Spock hated him, didn't he? Literally hated him.
In real life?
Yeah.
Did he?
Right? Yeah, he never had a good word about him. He used to say, oh, here he fucking comes, oh, bigger.
I didn't know that.
And that's how we used to talk to him.
Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah. You think after all them years, they'd be blood brothers, but that's the way it goes, I suppose.
Are they all? Who's still living from that group? So William Shatner is still alive.
Yeah.
Sulu is still alive.
Still alive, but he's been arrested for fucking perving.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spock
just went.
Who?
Spock.
Oh yeah.
But she's still alive, isn't she? What's her name? The hula hula.
What was her name?
Princess.
What the fuck?
The good old Montreal boy.
I can't remember. Oh yeah, Montreal, right? Who said that, Lionel? Because it was Montreal.
Lionel knew his mother.
Yeah, right.
Sulu.
Scapper says, read the chat. I must have missed something. Oh, I read back there.
Scotty. No, I haven't seen Scotty since.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
He became a captain, though, didn't he? He done a very bad quality Star Wars, whatever it's called, Star Trek, and he was a captain.
Scott.
Scott. I think they all become captains, didn't they, at the end of the week?
Who was what was the lady's name? Michelle something?
That's a girl.
The black woman, Michelle something. Oh, there was Chekhov, there was Scott, Mr.
George Takei.
George Takei, he was Sulu.
Bill Shatner.
William Shatner.
I'm only saying this because Captain Jerk is typing it for me.
Oh, I thought you were just spouting them out like you knew them all.
Captain, he's quoting me for me.
Like you're cheating.
DeForest Kelly. Yeah, Bones.
Oh, yeah, DeForest Kelly. Bones McCoy.
Yeah. Right? Bones, of course, yes.
I can't save him, Jim.
I did see one. I did see a new one not so long back. Something to do with the Discovery. A woman captain.
That's Jane.
Pretty new one.
I didn't like that.
Her underdog.
That was Janeway. That was.
Yeah.
Which
she's probably about 70 there, Rob. You know that.
No. This is recent. And the underdog, the Spock woman type person, knocked her out because she wanted to try and save the ship. Because there was all these, what they call them, one was the pasty heads was on the ramp. This is the new one out. So they give her a second chance now. This Spocky looking woman who wasn't one, but she was brought up by one. And it's a captain now on a new ship. He's a very well-known actor. I think it was a Discovery. I'm sure it was a new Discovery.
Now, are you talking movies or series?
It's a series. I watched about 3 of them on Netflix, but they are brand new.
The only female captain I know of is Janeway.
Was she a little Chinese lady?
Janeway, no.
No, this one was a little Chinese one.
And that was the captain, Chinese lady.
She died because the pasty faces come from everywhere and beat her up like
Klingons, mate. Plasty faces.
Is it Klingon? Is it Klingon?
Plasty face.
Yeah, the Klingons are coming back to war, and it was quite good.
I haven't seen that
because they had a big bug. They got a big bug as a pet, and they're teaching it to kill anything in sight. They got it in a electric.
This must be totally new then. I haven't watched it for years.
Well, this is quite. I got to be honest, it was quite good. Neil is saying Discovery is a new one, very newish.
Ah.
We used to watch Buck Rogers of the 20th century. Minute.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you, Stu. Stu, thanks for sending me that link. That's really good. Thanks very much.
Battlestar Galactica was pretty good, but that was, what's his name, wasn't it? What was his name off Bonanza? The dad.
Yes.
Ben.
I'm going to save it.
His name.
Ben Obi-Wan Kenobi.
No, the Trouble with Tribbles. Yes, I remember that.
Oh, the little puff balls. Yeah.
Everywhere.
Tribble. Okay, but
Ford Model T Buzzclaw. Right, Stu, the KW. Anyway, I got 2 brand new KW coils, but the thing that goes bad in them is the condenser, because the condensers are like a cardboard, wound up cardboard and stuff. We're going back now, 45 minutes in time.
He's changed the coil.
The big flashback.
What's going on there?
Sorry.
Like, did I fall asleep during the conversation or something like that and woke up back in it?
Oh, no, Stu is here. You just beamed in. So me and Stu are talking.
We want to know about the other coil.
Where so many Canadians?
Long Green, that's his name. Long. He was from. Was he really?
Oh, Bonanza, Lorne Green. Yeah, he also was a good singer.
Well, never.
He was. Certainly was. Lorne Green. Ringo. He had the song called Ringo.
Aga Tim's World.
That's the last time I saw Ringo.
You haven't saw any Star Wars movies. I think it was a cult, wasn't it?
It still is.
It still is.
Yeah.
They've done a couple of funny ones. You think, what the hell are they thinking here? But with that strange thing, would dive under the water, fella. Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, that was the worst thing they ever did.
Yeah, you can see, like, he's like not even real. He's a puppet or something.
Character.
I love Star Wars.
Oh, that Captain Jerks being such a Star Wars bloody, what are they called? I don't know. But no, that wasn't the only one worth watching.
No, they done a couple good ones.
They were all worth watching. They were all good in their own way.
Because everybody is related. This new, the new Darth Vader fella, the kid, he was, what's his name, son, wasn't he?
Yeah, Han Solo's son.
Yeah. And then
Han Solo and Leia's son, I'm assuming, because the Force wasn't strong with them.
Somebody else's fucking brother. It went strange, but and they got rid of him, didn't they, Addison? They killed him off straight away.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
At last, he'd probably come back as a ghosty
Just
fella.
look at him. He was geriatric on the set, wasn't he? He was a geriatric. There was no fucking way he was going to run around. He was still wearing the same fucking clothes as well. I thought it was pathetic.
You could come back as a ghosty fella with like a.
That does seem to be the theme, doesn't it? With Star Wars.
Yeah, or something. Give him a wheelchair with a Dalek sort of thing.
But
and that, what's his name?
I love Lex.
That fella.
I haven't watched it for years, but I used to watch it late night.
What the fuck are they paying him for? That fella who lives on the Scottish mountain there.
Who's what where?
The one who lives on the Scottish mountain.
Who's up on the Scottish mountain?
Luke Skywalker.
Oh, that's who you're talking about. I thought you were talking about.
What the fuck's he got to do with it?
James Bond.
He was crap anyway. From day one, he was crap.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I don't know. I watched the last one. I'm not going to go see another one. It was a complete bust. I didn't like it.
They had a big fight and he wasn't even there. He was still up on the mountain.
Yeah, he never did go.
He never went, the chicken shit.
Who were you talking about?
And Luke Skywalker.
James Doohan.
What happened?
Luke Skywalker lives on the Scottish mountain, don't he? That island
is on the Scottish mountain.
Yeah, Highland.
That island is in Scotland, right?
Oh, hang on, right. So in the film, it's not though. It's on but the actual location was a Scottish.
So they flies a spaceship there to go and get him, but the fucker lands the spaceship at the bottom of this mountain for her to get out of it and walk. She had to climb up a fucking mountain. Why didn't he land the fucking spaceship on the top of the fucking mountain?
Well, yeah, I'm sure he's got a hover function.
Well, I would have thought they had like beam me up Scotty sort of thing.
And this will be the one where Luke comes back into it for the first time with the beard, yeah?
Yeah. Well, he come back into
I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen.
You have the best fight scene you've ever seen, and he's not even there. It's an
Forget about all this made up stuff. Did any of you guys watch the landing and stuff of the heavy load rocket, the Tesla stuff?
No, I saw a newspaper article of Tesla.
Wow, it was freaking he's got a car in outer space.
Yeah,
a fucking Tesla Roadster out there.
Yeah, I know. That's the picture I've seen. The Roadster on the front of the rocket, basically.
Do not panic.
Yeah, I'm not panicking. I'm fine. It's okay.
No, it's got on the display. It says, "Don't panic. Do not panic." So it was supposed to reach a Mars orbit, and they fired the boosters, I guess, a little too long. It's going to be between the Mars Jupiter, but it's going to end up in an asteroid belt out there somewhere now. But that was amazing. I guess the core didn't make it back to the platform, but the two boosters did make it back, and that was just unbelievable, completely unbelievable.
It is considered as a private venture.
Private, exactly. Private venture.
It's amazing. Is it really? Sorry, I'm sorry. I've been talking to you and not concentrating on the chat.
Oh no! Here we go again.
We're not going anywhere. We don't go anywhere no more.
You never take me anywhere.
John Dixon. Hello, John. How's it going, mate? Awesome. I'll check them out.
Yeah, that's the Lex on. I saw on YouTube. Lionel says I did enjoy that.
Has anybody watched the new?
For one of the characters in there, she was a very pasty-skinned woman with funny hair.
Have anybody watched the Red Dwarf new series?
No.
Yeah, I got free into it. It's as good as it was, but it's just not as catchy as what it was, you know?
Same guy, Lloyd from Coronation Street.
Yeah.
Can't stand him.
He said that about you.
He
said that about you. The last time I saw him, he said, "Fucking eat that, Jason, fella."
Yeah.
No. I've met him. I have met him. I met him in Robot Wars, and I can't stand him.
Why?
Oh God, I don't know. It's just he thinks he's chocolate. He thinks he's he's not. He's just a
that great show, Robot Wars. Robot Wars.
Robot Wars. Yeah, a couple of guys I know from Cumbrain won a season of that. Yeah. Oh God, I can't remember the name of it. Can't remember the name of their robot. It was a wedge-shaped robot anyway, but it was.
Yeah. The wedges always did good, or the guy with the big splinting. The ones with the pecker, that didn't always work out so good.
Oh God, have you seen that in the chat? Obviously, you have, Rob.
Oh, we all know who that is, don't we? For fuck's sake.
What a fucking childish thing to do.
He's got as much fucking grown up as a fucking 5-year-old fucking monkey fucking suit.
What are we talking about here? I don't see anything. Help me out.
Oh, I banned him straight away.
We've got a new viewer in, is it called? What's it called?
I don't fuck about with wankers no more. Fuck him off. Ban him for that, ever.
Come on. I don't know. I don't get to see it. Who was it?
Well, we don't know. It's just their name is nurden.
Oh, bro. What was the comment?
I don't know. I haven't seen any comments. Rob saw the first one.
No.
It wasn't. There was nothing wrong with the comment. But I knew the fucking name, and the name alone was going to head up to it. He was either going to get his little dick.
All right.
He was going to get his little dick out and flash it or something, you know. But just ban him. I got no time for that.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You're not fucking my show up, mate. Sorry. Go back to your little guitar playing.
Stu, are you still out there? Over, Stu. When you say his name, he will appear. Stu? Come on, Stu.
Stu's still battling with Knob. It's nice to be. I'm not being funny. It's just so nice to have people thinking about me non-fucking stop out to try and get to me, and it's not fucking happening. Not in 1,000 fucking years.
Go on, Stu. Tell me what you think about the launch, the launch the other day, the heavy load launch and stuff. Now, is that car actually out there right now? That red, what was it? It's a Tesla. The red Tesla Roadster. What do you think there, Tapper? Tell us.
You want the fucking roof up, wouldn't you? Let's be fair. If you're going to be up there, you want the roof up.
Well, it's cold. Outer space is cold. And the heater on, so you want to have all that.
Exactly.
So what was that all on about anyway? What are we talking about? A car up in space?
No, there is a car in space right now.
What's she doing?
Elon Musk has sent a rocket up, with a Tesla on it. And it's orbiting. Vince, tell him more.
Vince, take it away. It's supposed to go into a Mars orbit, but they overshot, and it's going to be between Mars and Jupiter, but it's going to be out in a asteroid field. Asteroid field? Something like that. Meteor, whatever it is. Big bunch of rocks floating around. But it actually is, and you can see it right now live. You can watch it live. You can see pictures of the Roadster, the little red freaking Roadster that they launched, Tesla launched. It's out in space right now. The car.
Awesome.
It's a car.
Awesome.
You don't seem so impressed.
I was fucking having a laugh.
Oh, Stu's on it. No one's gone to the moon.
Not in a forward angle here, anyway.
Oh God, Olivia. No,
not in an angle. No, they wouldn't get them.
You know why it would never get past the dome? Because the lizards that run the world wouldn't allow it.
Well, they're lizards.
The lizards, yeah. There's a race of lizards that are the ruling class.
Well, that explains it. If somebody would have just told me lizards to begin with, I would have bought into the whole thing.
I know. It's so obvious that we just didn't include it.
That's been what's holding me up with the lizards.
I don't Neil's on about rugby and whatever. I don't watch anything rugby or football. I'm my father said if it ain't got an engine, it's not worth watching. So we're all engine people, you know. It's got to have an engine in it. Car racing, whatever.
Yeah, that's true. That's the way I kind of feel about it.
I can't watch rugby. I'll maybe that somebody will tell me you won it, and oh, that's good, isn't it? Wales won again.
Well, is it there were people actually there though, Stu, at the launch. So was there a mass hypnosis that took place that they didn't get to see this thing launch? I think it's, you know, if you can launch a rocket, maybe they didn't go, let's just say they didn't go to the moon, but if they can launch a rocket, they could get into an orbit. Now, I'm not going to say around the Earth because that's going to start an argument, but they could go in an orbit above the Earth.
But how can you orbit something that's flat?
Well, that's I didn't want to say it, but now you've gone and said it.
Yeah, but it's held on as helium and it's held on with a bit of string.
God, just
see again. If somebody would have told me that,
touch the sky.
What's wrong with my phone? Aliens have taken it over. What's going on here?
The thing is, will we ever know the truth?
Well, you can jump in an aeroplane now and actually leave the atmosphere, can't you? Virgin take flights out of the atmosphere. So
right, exactly. Now, we all are sort of skeptical about people having reached the moon, but I don't think it's beyond the realm of possibility to get into a plane to get up, you know, right?
Yep. Oh God, John, I love V8s, mate.
YMCA.
Oh, the V8 Interceptor, Mad Max's vehicle of choice.
Yeah. We've had this one before, haven't we? The Interceptor.
Oh, yeah.
Antarctica is the ice wall on the edge of the Earth. I struggle so much because obviously I can see the curvature of the Earth, and it must be the windows in the airplane. It's the way the windows in the airplane are made.
I don't know, Tapper. Did they say that? They tell you. Tapper says you watch the NASA vids. They tell you that they've not been anywhere there. They're hoping to. I know they're hoping to go back, but yeah, Lionel, right? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Didn't they just pull an Avro arrow out of a lake? Was it lake? One of the lakes. They had sunk an Avro arrow out in the lake there somewhere. I think probably Lionel knows about that. Lionel's from Eastern Canada, and I'm from Central Canada, which is about 2 days' drive away from Lionel.
Wow. It's crazy. It's like that when I was in Australia. It's mad to think it takes so long to travel in the same country.
Yeah.
It's like, because obviously used to the UK, you could get anywhere in the UK with 4 hours and you're there.
Well, I know, like you guys live close to each other, but even, you know, like you go over to Stu's place. Stu drives. What's he drive? An hour to get to your place.
50 miles.
Which, it's really, for us, it's like, well, we're just going to get groceries. But for you guys, it's like, well, we might make it once a year. That's all. We can't.
It amazes me that people in this country, we've got service stations on the motorways.
Yeah.
Other than fuel, I can't understand why you'd ever need to go to a service station, because nowhere is far enough away for you to need water, need drinking, need food.
Right.
Possibly
you may not even need fuel, Jason.
Well, yeah. Well, depending on what car you're driving, you know. Yeah. But you could drive on the motorway and they're like 10 miles apart. You're like, fuck.
I think
isn't gone mad. It's like it's fucking crazy.
I can get the
signs on the motorway, Burger King, well, not McDonald's, but listen and all that. And you're like, could drive the extra 60 miles and be at my destination.
Yeah.
But no.
What's that, Rob?
I could get to Scotland probably on a full tank, you know?
No, I can.
I bet you could. How many kilometers away is it?
4'6" and 3/4.
Yeah, well, that's not that far.
What's a kilometre?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
If you've got a little map, it's a bit that far.
Yeah.
Paul is 10 miles to the closest grocery store.
Oh, this.
I'm within, and Jason is actually within probably 200 yards of a pub.
Mm-hmm.
And 300 yards of a shop.
I'm about 10 feet away from it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm the same. I've got like my own personal pub going on.
What are you drinking there? Is that beer? Is that cider? What is it?
Carling, which I don't particularly enjoy.
Carling.
And then Jack.
Oh, Chasers.
Oh, Jack.
Yeah. Chaser after every mouthful.
Yeah. I better have one too. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I see Rob still hasn't had a piss, so he's not taking his drinking very seriously today, obviously.
Tonight he's not.
I have had a piss. I've actually going into my
Camel stage.
I'm going into my subscribers to see if I've got any new hillbilly, retarded, childish little twazics subscribe to me tonight, but not at the moment.
I'm not going to make the deadline on subscribers. I know what's not.
No, I'm not. All the hours. I'm nowhere near the hours.
I got the hours. I don't get the subs.
If you watch Paul's latest video, there's somebody on there telling him how to get subscribers.
Yes.
Well, I'm aware that you could buy subscribers, but I can't seem to bring myself to buy them. I know you can buy them.
Yeah, it's only a $5. It's called a $5 with 2 R's on the end. You know, you can book yourself over the 1,000 straight away, unless YouTube gets a wind of it. You know.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So I wouldn't do it. Like go and buy 1,000. I'd buy probably like 3 sets of 300 or something. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets you. You're not earning enough to worry about it.
No, exactly. It's not.
You know, there's all sorts of bullshit on yours, people telling you how much they're earning, and it's a fucking bullshit. I can tell you that much for the fucking start.
Yeah.
Because I've been there, so I can't see why people would do things like that. Tell fucking bullshit.
It's not worth it. Not worth it.
And we all know haters is just pure fucking jealousy, without a doubt about it in my mind. To go through all that hassle to make up another fucking eBay account just to come on and get fucking booted in 4.5 seconds flat out. What the fuck is wrong with the man?
Tapper wants an answer.
He's got the brain of a fucking baboon, man, for fuck's sake.
Tapper wants to know how you bend water.
When you drink it.
You gotta get some rum. Some more rum.
If you drink it, it's got a bend to go around your pipes, hasn't it?
I can get it to bend coming out of the pipe. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, there you go, Tapper.
My poor little boy, he's got nothing better to do. Woodpeckers. What the fuck's a woodpecker?
Stu. My God, that's a bit sudden.
I've gone by all. Where you gone, Stewie? I was back at typing, he's not even there.
He's probably got his phone.
That's fucking clever, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a cut bloke.
So, Stu, look after yourself, mate. And don't get attacked by any fucking hackers or haters. I see they're spreading all over the world now. Everybody's getting thumb downs. I notice. Fucking the saddest piece of shit.
Oh, I get loads of them.
The saddest piece of shit I've ever met in my lifetime. What the fuck did we do to deserve this?
God knows.
The brain of a baboon.
Oh, Stu haven't gone off in a huff, have you?
No,
What?
I don't think.
What has Vince doing?
Perhaps he's tired of it, all his fucking wounds. Oh, you're taking non-stop piss at the fucking going to Mars and moon places.
I feel I hope Stuart's all right.
He's always all right. He's a good lad, Stuart. We got to go down and see him Monday.
Yeah, we will.
Good place to fly your drone because he just lives in the wilderness, you know. So it's a nice place. It's a long place to go just to fly a drone, but the shorter places, it's a pub over by here. We can all fly over the fucking pub.
Yeah.
I just gotta get a message to Stu.
These new drones they got now, I could actually send it over to the pub and get a fucking fresh pint.
Yeah.
You know, if a friendly landlady over there, land it on the roof. Because there's like a big balcony on the stone, isn't there?
God, you know, if a guy thinks he's got a drinking problem now, wait till you can use a drone to get your booze for you.
We're all on fucking delayed fucking action, isn't we?
He's just a lineup of drones outside the door of the pub.
Yeah, all with a basket underneath them for your takeout.
Like a bicycle basket hanging underneath the drone.
Well, they've done the ones now that you can actually sit in and fucking fly off. It'll send you wherever you want to go.
You could have a drone as big as you need because you can haul a car up into outer space now. So
yeah.
If you can haul a car into outer space, my God.
Poor Frederick, busted for drinking and droning.
John said he's ordered a cheap drone tonight. So
John did. Oh, Dick.
Is that a joke, John? Or are you serious? You got your phantom thing going on. Busted for drinking and droning.
Where did Stu go? Did we upset Stu with the talk of the Earth, or what happened?
I don't know. What time is it?
Be upset by that.
No, it's quarter to 11. So I don't know.
Oh, wow.
I have talked to Stu until about 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, not my morning, but his 3 o'clock in the morning. I've talked to him, so he's still awake. He doesn't. He actually doesn't sleep at all, which is not hard to see.
Cabbage rolls and coffee. Cabbage rolls. What's a cabbage roll? What a roll?
Oh my God! Oh, see, you're not Slavic. That's why you don't know what cabbage rolls are.
Of course I'm not. No, I'm Maltese. That's the difference. See.
A cabbage roll.
So you got a cabbage. You got a cabbage leaf. So so very popular with Polish, Ukrainian, Russian. Very popular. You take a cabbage leaf. It's easiest if you freeze the cabbage head first and you peel a leaf off. You take a good mixture of rice and ground beef, common rice and ground beef.
Okay.
And then you wrap the cabbage leaf around it. Quite popular here. You would put some tomato juice or tomato sauce on top, and then just heat the whole thing up in the oven. My God, it's so good with the cabbage and the ground beef and the rice. Very good.
That sounds really good, but it's lacking chili. You have some fresh chopped chili in there as well. Then.
Yeah, that's not
Mm.
You pretty well can't go out to any banquet, like to a wedding that's got a meal where there's not cabbage rolls and quite possibly pierogies as well.
Pierogies?
Yeah.
Oh, what's a pierogi again?
It's a dough. It's basically a half moon.
That's pasta. Filled with meat and vegetables?
No, potato. It's got potato and cheese, potato sauerkraut, cottage potato.
It's similar to a pasty.
It's a dumpling.
Okay, similar to a pasty.
Yeah.
Stop it, Wayne.
Yeah.
A patata.
Justin says they call it galumpki or stuffed cabbage. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's all the same. Like every nationality, every culture has its own pierogi or its own stuff, something or other, right? The Italians, they've got like ravioli. The Chinese have egg rolls, I guess. They also have dumplings. The English have what? No, you guys aren't English. You're Welsh. So what do the Welsh have? What thing do they have that's stuffed?
Stuffed. We've got what's the pasty called? I can't remember the name of the Welsh pasty.
Hello, Rob.
I'm talking to Rob, and he's not answering.
Is he looking at the bathroom door? What are you looking at?
I don't know.
No, I'm looking at this monitor because there's things going on in this monitor, and there's things going on in this monitor, and there's things going on in this.
We've got the Oggy.
I don't know. Fucking chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah, we stuff a chicken, don't we?
You're not very committed to this. We're trying to get this figured out. You're saying chicken.
Oh, turkey.
Yeah,
turkey.
That's an Oggy.
Oh, what is it? An Oggy?
That's an Oggy. That's a Welsh pasty. Called an
I see there's a spicy pepper beside it.
No, that's a tomato.
Oh, it's a tomato. Okay.
That's a big onion as well.
How big is this fucking thing? It must be huge.
So big.
Oh my god! Yeah. And what's inside of it?
I'm finding out now. I just want to find out if it's.
Oh, you don't know.
Well, no, because we don't really. Where we live, we don't get many traditional Welsh things.
What would be a traditional Welsh food? Like no one else with the Welsh. It's a Welsh thing. What is that?
Well, leeks. Leeks are very Welsh. Welsh rarebit. That's very Welsh.
Welsh rarebit. Cheese on fucking toast.
Cheese up with Worcester sauce.
It's got to be done right, just so the cheese is.
The pierogies are lush.
Burning.
Polish.
And Welsh have pot noodles.
That's true. We have pot noodle.
Pot noodle is not Welsh. Come on.
Oh, yes, it is.
Not the one that you had. That was a styrofoam cup with fucking noodles and chicken powder.
Is a Welsh product.
It's
a wonder product, and it was made in Wales, just down the road. Because actually, when I worked for Bisley, one of the guys on night shift, his son used to work in the pot noodle factory, and he'd come in with black bin liner bags full with about 30 of these pot noodles, all various flavors, and they were all overweight, so they couldn't sell them. So we'd buy a whole black bag for £3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hot noodle.
Pot noodle is fucking foul. It's really, there's no nutritional value at all. It's just dirty food. Sometimes it's the best thing in the world.
But isn't it the dehydrated noodles and you add hot water and like chicken base or whatever, and maybe there's a little bag of vegetables or something you dump?
No. All that's already in it and powder, and then you add a sauce after, which is maybe soy, light soy or chili.
I bought a pot noodle in a packet. I thought because it was only 50p, so I thought I'll try that because it's in a packet. It's not in a pot. It was absolutely putrid, horrible.
For some reason, I think we're talking about the same thing, but I'm not so sure. I think I got one. Let me check. I think I might have pot noodles.
That sounds lush.
Cool, yes. Welsh pot noodles. Well, we're all potty apparently in Wales, so we just will have a pot noodle.
Well, this has been a lovely break from talking about welding and stuff.
Well, there's only one welder here, apparently.
What about this? Is this a pot noodle? Is this pot noodle?
Yeah, it's a different shape.
No.
No.
It's not pot noodle.
I think that's a pot dish.
No, pot noodle is actually a brand name as well.
This is called Mr. Noodles.
We could send you one over because apparently it lasts up to 10 years.
It travels well, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll show you a pot.
There's everything in there, man. There's everything in there. Peas, carrots, everything. Dry.
It's as big as my head.
That's a big old lump. That's a big old lump. Oh, yeah. So how much does that cost you?
About $1.25.
How much
You
is
can
that
get
in
'em
human?
You can get them for about 50 cents. Oh, it does say pot noodle on there.
Yeah, it's a pot noodle.
And what's inside there?
It's a pot with noodles in it.
Shite.
It's a pot full of shit. So let's have a look. Let's have a look what's in mine here. Pot noodle.
They definitely saw you coming when you buy one of them.
You see, now I'm going to have this for dinner.
Always think about your weight.
115 grams. Oh, wow. Look at that.
15 pot pies.
There's a whole bunch of little different flavoring packages here. This other one. Here, this package has some green onions and some corn, I think, in there. Anyway, it looks like that. So what yours looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah, similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the sauce is basically already in it. It's powdered, and all the peas
Well, yeah, I got
already on
this
it.
is powdered. This is like this is beef base, little package of beef base, and there's some hot sauce
Mm-hmm.
and hoisin sauce.
Yeah.
There's another package here with vegetables in it, some corn and
Yeah, it's all just thrown in the pot.
Right.
Manufactured like that.
It's a remake, innit?
Yeah.
I'm looking at hoodie and
Ramen
hoodie.
is nice.
I love haggis. I gotta be honest. We're talking
Yes,
Neil and hoodie. I love haggis. For some, my mate brought me one down. We done it, and it's fucking beautiful.
it says it's made out of people. That's what it says.
What does that mean? It's full of semen.
It says Soylent Green.
I love that film. Oh God, that was a double feature, wasn't it?
Charlton Heston.
That's
Yep.
another name for it. Wasn't it? We got a cup of soups in little sachets, and
Yep.
I always like oxtail. You see me often drinking an oxtail cup of soup.
Oxtail, yeah.
We call that shite. Well done, Tim. Straight to the knuckle.
Cabbage rolls and coffee. I'd like to thank Mrs. with the cabbage rolls and coffee. A pizza folded, yeah, calzone. We made those, Justin. We just made those last week at Kim's place. I made up
Calzone is probably one of my favorite foods.
calzones. I made up a bunch of fillings for me and Kim and the boys, and I made out a bunch of dough circles, and they could make their own calzones. So that's what we did. Made our own calzones.
Oh, Paul, you know what? If it does come true, what difference does it make? You know, if we're dead, you know, and you choose normal burial, your nutrients or your body's basically going to the ground. The worms eat it, the birds eat the worms, we eat the birds, whatever.
All goes around along.
Swings around a bit, isn't it?
Unless we all vegan, then that's gonna make it weird.
Hey, Justin, what nationality are you? Sorry, guys, for talking.
Do you notice about this time of night everybody goes on to food talk though?
Yeah, don't they?
That's because everybody wants to go to the takeaway.
Yeah.
And Jason's got to end up jumping in his truck, coming down here, picking me up, taking me to the fucking Chinese.
Oh God, yeah, date it, mate. Not after I got one of these.
Get banned.
Yeah. No, I think you'll have to rely on pizzas tonight, Bob.
Bovril.
They deliver.
I love Bovril. I love Bovril. Jasper Carrot.
Oh, oxtails. God, my grandmother used to make gorgeous oxtail soup.
Woody says he likes Marmot. Isn't that fermented yeast product, I think?
I love Marmite.
Marmite is gorgeous.
Especially on toast in the mornings. That's definitely get your woodder up.
Is that fermented yeast? Right? Is it fermented yeast or something?
Yeah, it's a yeast.
Yeah, it's the part nobody wanted, so they bottled it and sold it.
And what's it taste like? I can imagine it doesn't smell that great, but what's it taste like?
It's a love it or eat it.
Ah.
It's one of them things you either like it or you don't like it, and away to go.
Kim has booked us, taken care of all the bookings and the flights and everything. So for my birthday, I'm going to Vegas.
Oh, well, it's close. It's only down the fucking road.
Going to Las Vegas, yeah.
You
Why
nearly
not?
made it.
When's your birthday?
Remember?
Guys?
What's that?
When's your birthday?
April.
Oh,
because
it's my birthday in April. Because I wanted to go to Vegas, and Charmaine told me that Las Vegas is closed from fucking August.
Well, so get down there, get some tickets and meet us. We're going. I can tell you, go and meet us there.
I think they're going, fella. I don't think I'll be having time for a holiday for a while.
Yeah.
Captain said it's like Vegemite. It is actually very, very.
I've got a jar of Vegemite in my workshop and a jar of Marmite in my workshop. They taste identical.
Yeah.
Really? It's the same thing, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm not saying it is the same thing, but they taste the same.
It's like the fluffy pork scratchings, isn't it? Which is actually nothing to do with it. It's just the stuff that fell out the bottom of the pan, and that's what's left in the bottom of the pan, and they bag that up and sell it. The frothy ones, they're horrible. Pork scratchings. I like the ones that break your teeth.
Tim says, isn't I won't swear, isn't that effing Tom Jones in Vegas? I don't know if I guess he's in Vegas.
No, I mean Wales
today.
At
the moment. He's here. He's in the UK at the moment.
Here I am. Hello, everybody.
Oh no! By April, he'll probably be back.
John Dickinson, he says we need a cooking on a V8 video. Okay, here's the deal. I will make you a video because I have something very similar to what you want. So it's not going to be cooking on a V8, but I have what's called a muff pot. Yeah, no, you got the connotation going. I it's a container. It's a stainless container with a strapped down lid. And I strap it on the exhaust pipe on my quad or on my snow machine. Oh, okay. And within about 20 miles, whatever I got in there, it's all cooked and nice and hot and tasty.
Yeah,
they did something very similar on Top Gear, didn't they?
Yep, it's really good. It's a good idea. You get halfway to your destination, you open up, and the whole way you can, like, the guy behind you, he can smell the sausage cooking in there and the onions. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Guys, 3 minutes. In 3 minutes' time, I will be going because I have got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning to be in the workshop at 6. So
yeah, we'll call it a day at 11 o'clock.
11, yeah.
Yeah, we'll call it.
Sorry for being late this evening. There's no way around it. Sorry, I tried my best.
Well, we've done a good job. We've.
Ow.
This is the thing. I'll show it to you right now.
Oh, he's got it there.
Here's the bottom of it. You see, and you got like a little over center hook, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that lid goes on top of here.
Yeah.
And you strap that. You click that on there.
Yeah.
Clicks on. Boom. You got a big band strap that goes around your exhaust pipe, and this just straps right to the exhaust pipe, right? So it's you can make a lovely pot noodle in there.
Well, that looks exactly the same as the tin pot I've got that I use for cooking when I'm fishing.
Oh yeah,
you get them.
That's brilliant.
Are they prison muffin tins?
I think they could be. Like you just get your little tin, same idea.
It's like a prison job. You go and get your dinner and that.
I think I had farmer sausage in there last. Cleans up really well. Yeah, good idea.
I got to work once and opened the bonnet because I heard a funny noise. The fucking cat was still in there.
Oh no! Yeah.
He was alive. No, he's alive. He jumped in the runner, but obviously he was like 40 miles away from home then. But he must have crawled up when I got home because it was warm.
Thanks, Lionel.
We got to do the same thing.
He stayed up there all night.
Because it's so cold here, the cats, if you got, like, on the farm, the cats will crawl up underneath your hood, especially kittens. The older cats know better, but the kittens will get up there and stay warm. And then you got to bang the hell out of the fender or the hood to shake them out in the morning. Otherwise, they get chopped up in the fan.
I didn't even think about it. I just jumped in the thing and drove off, and I heard strange noises.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. There was a bloody cat under the bonnet, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, they don't workplace health and safety, it's not good.
Oh.
He's having fascinations going on.
Oh dear.
Thanks, Lionel. I still owe you a video, don't I? What are we talking about
I
here?
haven't put my hat on and done my I Want It video for Lionel yet.
That's right. Lionel's doing a thing.
If I get a chance tomorrow, I'll do it very, very quickly.
I think I got a beanie or something. You know?
I've like an 8 winter giveaway. Oh, Lionel, do you have one? I better check up on this.
Oh my God, it's been weeks and weeks. You bad YouTube bloody subscriber.
I didn't know. I went with a long span of not watching videos, so I didn't have time. But now I got time to watch them. So
I haven't got time, but I'm still. I try and get on to Justin every day. I try and check Lionel.
You're watching the Peaky Blinders all the time.
No. That's me and the wife. That's later.
That's later. Lionel has. Yeah, I gotta check this out. I'll check it out, Lionel. Sorry, I'll check it out tonight.
Justin's just done a series of videos on cooking with a pressure cooker, and I think it's awesome.
Cooking with it, yeah.
Pressure cookers. It took me back to my childhood, honestly.
God, we don't.
They first started mass producing those. My mother had one, and she would always cook a stew in there, and she was fucking crap with it. And I think it was like twice that she cooked the stew and put it all together, put the dumplings in and closed it up, and we'd go and sit in the living room and we'd play Monopoly or Scrabble or whatever we used to do. Yeah. And then this almighty bang, and you knew the dinner was going to be coming off the ceiling.
Oh no! Was there not a pressure relief? There's no pressure relief valve on the thing.
It had a screw thing on the top that she never undid.
Oh.
So you build up pressure, then just fucking explode.
I thought there was a blow-off valve. Yes. we just forget about. You don't need that. Yeah.
I think everybody in England had one because it's exactly the same as the bell-bottom fucking jeans. You just had to have one because everybody else had one, but they were lethal without a doubt.
Yeah. And soda streams. Do you remember the original soda streams?
Yeah.
Oh my good Lord. I've never once got a drink out of it. I got soaked out of it every single time. I could never get that bottle out without wearing it.
My sister had one, and she said, "Oh, Vince, I'm going to spend no money anymore on pop, and you're going to love this. It's delicious." And she made one for me, and it was fucking horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Fucking vile.
Talking about pressure cookers, I don't even know if you can buy pressure cookers here anymore. But everyone back in the 70s had pressure cookers.
Yeah, no. Justin's got one. It looks like a modern one to me.
I was looking for the stainless steel one to make a still.
Oh yeah.
You
know, a little still, just enough to do maybe a couple of pints. That's all you need in it for a week.
Yeah.
But it had to be stainless steel, and then you're not supposed to use aluminium or whatever you call it. So it went off the boil. I couldn't find one stainless steel. They do sell them, but they want bigger money. And I done all the pipes ready, the coil and the cooler tank.
Yeah,
it was all ready to do. Because there's a lot of people now doing it on the cooker at home.
Yep, very popular with the pressure cooker. Well, Tim says he has a dozen pressure cookers. Tim, why would you have so many pressure cookers?
How many kids has he got?
One pressure cooker per kid. That's horrible, Jason. You should never put your kids in a pressure cooker. Never.
I'm just saying it saves on heating bills.
Oh. What we have here, and I don't know if you guys got, are crock pots.
What's a crock pot?
Ah, you don't have a crock pot.
Yeah, we got a crock pot.
I might have one, but I don't know what it is.
It's just ceramic. It's a ceramic big pot.
Yeah. Like a Dutch oven with a heater wrapped around it, kind of thing.
It stays up for about 6
hours. Oh, like a slow cooker.
Yeah.
Slow cooker.
Oh, yeah, I got two.
Yeah.
I got two of those.
Yeah, Captain. I did think about that, Captain. I have got a couple of them, but you know, you've got to fit it on the cooker when she's gone to town. To make your whatever you call it, cheap wine, and use that as your, what do they call it, your mash.
Yeah, Justin's talking about using a beer keg, but I'll be honest with you. What I use is a modified water distiller, and that works just dandy.
I don't know what that is. I wouldn't know what that is.
It's just a show off.
You'll have to.
It's pre-made. It's got a stainless tank, and it's got its own coil system. It works awesome.
Is it,
most of the beer kegs over here are aluminium anyway.
Is it against the law over there, Vince?
What's up?
Is it against the law?
It is, yeah.
So you better wrap it up and send it to me because the police are on the way.
Yep. Oh.
I want to make scallop potatoes in a crock pot.
I have heard of that recipe, scallop potatoes in a crock pot, yeah. Where's my phone? I don't know. It's not fucking around here.
Is it yet?
Nice one, Wiz. We're just about to shut off, mate. Wiz has just come on. You rushed all the way home. You rushed all the way home to get here.
You can cook really quick with a pressure cooker. My grandmother did have one, and she could cook a raw chicken to cooked in like it was almost like an instant chicken. It was so fast. I think she even started with a frozen chicken.
What's an immersion tank?
I don't know.
Old immersion tank with a thermostat on it, Rob.
Immersion tank. Your immersion heater from home. You know, your heating.
Immersion tank.
That's what used to fill up with your hot water tank. That's what used to get filled up with water.
Yeah,
oh, just
yeah.
A small one, like a 2-gallon, like. You mean not a 40-gallon? We got 40-gallon one. I got a 40-gallon.
If you got somebody good at welding, TIG welding, you could actually do it stainless steel one, couldn't you?
Jason, you know anybody?
Nah.
Maybe say that, see.
Are we talking about welding copper?
You see 6061 welded copper the other day.
Yeah.
TIG welded copper, yes, huh?
Yeah, I was impressed with that, especially on the DC. I didn't think I've done it on DC, and used God.
The job that he didn't seem to like, I thought was pretty damn good actually. I think he did a good job.
What out of the copper plate that he welded?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he did. The guy is a fucking genius when it comes to welding.
I know he is actually.
Did you see his
dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you notice he disabled the comments on it?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. Why did he do that?
He didn't like mine.
Oh, fuck.
I accused him of ripping me off. No, I didn't. No, the guy doesn't need fucking comment. The guy is just that guy is going to be a fucking multi-millionaire from fucking welding alone.
Yeah, true. He is. It does. Amazing. He does do some beautiful work, no doubt about it.
Listen, I've always said the best welder I've ever seen is Jody on Welding Tips and Tricks.
I agree. Yep, for sure.
Brilliant. But this guy on 6061 is fucking amazing.
He's no slouch. He's no slouch.
No, it's so natural to him.
And then Jody just sloughs it off. It's like, well, I'll do this quick. I'm not going to worry too much. But what he turns out, that he doesn't seem to be too impressed, like, fuck me. If that's the best I ever got in my life, I would take that.
A real life welder, right? Somebody. I wish I was a tenth of as good as is Terry, Texas Viking.
Oh, right. I have seen. Yeah.
He's another one. So easy, makes it all look so fucking easy. I shake so much, and I watch Terry working. There's not a fucking ounce of movement in his hands. It's all perfect. It's all precise. And he's talking while he's doing it.
I see my laps and my margins from the last lap, and they're never perfect like these guys. I'm never doing that. Or I'll freaking dab. I'll touch the tungsten. It's like it's frustrating. I don't know.
Well, what I found when it comes to TIG welding, the closer I get my face to it, the better I am at it.
Same here. So I gotta use a 2.25 cheater to get in really close. So I do the same thing.
Right.
I get like way right. I'm fucking here touching myself in the head with it.
Yeah. I can't do it. I mean, like 6061. And Terry, they're sat away from it, and their hands, they're so precise. It's just fucking. And each bead, you know, is a stack of dimes. It's a stack of dimes on everything they do.
I know, and the margin from the one bead to the each one is perfect. Every one, it's perfectly symmetrical, and it's just fucking pisses you off when you see it.
And what makes the difference is they do this every day. This is their job.
That's what it is.
That's not my job. Yeah, it's not my job.
I've always said that. I've always said that if you did the same thing every fucking day, you're gonna become good at it. You've got to be good at it.
You know, it's very rare I get TIG welding jobs come in, and when I do, you know, unless I sit there for 10 hours a day practicing, I'm never going to be as good as that.
No, that's right.
I can do an efficient weld.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, I can run a nice seam, and then I can come back, clean it all up. It's beautiful. It works out.
Yeah.
You know, I can run. Do a lap.
You can weld knife and fork together. What else do you want? You know,
I'm going to be a show welder.
You got a knife and a spoon together. Boom, you got it all.
Yeah, a knife and fork and make a sign out of it or something. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Make it like a fishy thing.
Yes, I have seen that. Oh.
I mean, this thing I did here, I think is the best thing I've ever done in my life. This one.
Right, guys, I got to go. I got to say goodnight.
Oh.
So, good night, guys.
Oh, he's got a little tie. He's wearing a nice little tie there. Is that what kind of knot has he got in the tie? It's a half Windsor. I think he's got a half Windsor. Oh, yeah, see, that's a bit of touch of class right there.
That's an eater's Willie.
Touch of class.
Right, we got to call it because we all got work there. We're all working this week.
Time to call it. It's 5:12 here and it's 7:12 there. So yeah, for sure.
I like to thank you all. I really, really like to thank you all. I like to thank Uncle Vince for popping on. I hope everything is all right. You know, I do still get haters. You saw that earlier, but
always haters.
They're out to get me, and I find it quite funny now because they're taking that much time off to try and get to me. It makes it funny, you know.
To make a new name and everything else, you know, they're really committed to it. You got to have it.
Yeah, and yet you won't come to the fucking door and knock my door. I'm 65 years old, and the fuckers don't knock my door.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, you know, there you go.
Some people got time on their hands.
Yeah. Got time on his one hand and fucking spunk on the other one. I finished with a wank joke.
All right.
Good night, everybody in the old chat room. Cheers for popping on. I could go. I can do this some nights. I can actually tell you.
Good night. Be seeing you.
Right. Let's see who's in here. There's John, Lionel, Neil, Paul, and Wiz. Dare say Karen's in there somewhere, unless she's fell off the edge of the chair with my laugh jokes. So thank you all. Brilliant as usual. There's still 12 viewers, so obviously there's a few people just like watching me thinking, oh, what can I do to that fucker next? Cheers all. Thanks for popping in.